Testing 1 2 1 2.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Freebird TV is now following.
Hey, Freebird TV, welcome in. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Just setting up here. We'll get started in one moment. All right, the 420 marks here. Let's get into it, eh? Coughing my ring up. It's Sunday. Now, welcome in, boys. Welcome back to the Goldson TV channel. I'm still working on my new intro. I haven't actually put any effort into it. I've got a couple more characters left on my boosting regime, if you like. I've got 9 characters to go, so it'll take less than an hour. So in less than an hour's time, we're gonna have all 420 alts at level 80. So get excited. I'm pretty excited. It's been a journey just to level these guys up. But now that we've got the alt army somewhat prepped for midnight, we are playing the beta. We're still learning what we're going to do with these 420 alts, and then to see how much gold we can make. Hopefully we can get to 1 billion gold in midnight. That would be pretty crazy. I would have to do a lot of things right to get to that, but we don't know. We'll see how it goes. But let's get into today's stream, boys. Let's do it. G'day, true seekers and confused admirers. Goldson here, showing you a different mindset regarding virtual wealth creation by setting goals, minimizing the distractions, the power of being focused and consistent. My goal for the wall within is to obtain 100 million gold. Join me on my adventure where I can impart knowledge and important life lessons that has made me the person who I am today. All right, well, I guess first things first, we need to log in, and then why not 700 billion, Ian reckons? Well, the goal is 500, to be honest. That's what the poll suggests, 500 from where we are now. We need to check how much gold we got now, mate. One sec, let me log into the game. But yeah, good morning to you. What's the date? 21st December. Ooh. If the game wants to load in, any time would be nice. Yep. But just so you know, the goal is to get to 1 billion liquid gold. So that there. No, that's apparently Muskie's worth right now. Elon Musk, 700 billion? Holy shit. Is he the richest man in the world? He's got to be. He's got to be. Probably he might even be the first he's doubled the second person. Holy shit. The world's first trillionaire, without a doubt, for sure. If he's gonna get to $1 trillion of net worth, he's the first one. He's gonna be the first one to do it for sure. All right, let's just check how much gold we got here, because I haven't been making any gold at all, man. Before we go and before we count, let's go onto the Décor vendor right now. Just a sec. I'm still buying up cheap Décor. It's about the cheapest one that I haven't collected is about 5,500. So I'm slowly buying up all the cheap Décor for, like, you get 10 experience, man. Well, I want to talk about this in a second, but if you're not aware, if you press H, you've got like your like housing leveling track, and I'm currently at level 3. I think the most you can get is 5. And I think you can sort of max out 5, and then as soon as midnight launches, you can go straight into 6. And if you have a look here, if we get renown 4, we get the octagon room large, and then on number 5, we get the evening circle room, which is available at midnight. This is a cool one, and you get a square room large. So this coming soon, I want to talk about, man, because this is exactly what I was talking about before when I first saw player housing, and they were like not even talking about how to level up your house properly. And in WildStar, because I came from WildStar, I guess, and they had a housing system like this, and the way you progressed quickly was if you spent money in the game. But we'll talk about it in a second. Let's just track how much gold we got, man. I didn't even know how much we got. Just one sec. 7352135. All right, 133.4. So I guess the net worth in game is hovering around 133.4. The goal is to get to 1 billion, but for midnight, crazy calculation. If the goal is to get to 500 million, so we got to go 500 million minus 133 million. So we got to get 366 million gold. I don't know. As of lately, I think we can do it because there's been a bug in the game for the last 3 weeks where they've been like pumping like mad money, man. Like so high. If you don't know what's going on, there was a bug in the horde housing area. If you bought an item from the vendor, it spawned a mob, and you can like stack it up with, and it literally printing raw gold into the game. I'm like, oh my god. Like the conspiracy theory in me is like, oh man, because Decor's new, and to keep the prices high of because the Decor's coming down, so they increase the cost of Decor. They inject money into the economy, and that's called quantitative easing. That's when they want to inflate the currency so everything's worth heaps of money. Because the token, if the Decor is worth heaps of money, that means more people are going to buy the token. If more people buy the token, they get more sales. So this is a bit of a conspiracy tinfoil hat thing, but like the bug is so obvious and just like, what the fuck are you cunts doing? Like, doesn't make any sense, man. But yeah, it makes sense if they are manipulating the economy to their advantage, but they would never talk about that because, you know, fuck that. Ian says, yeah, I saw that vid. I'm assuming those people getting banned. Well, if they've been printing non-stop for 3 weeks straight on bots, man, like how much gold has just been injected into the economy? Like, I reckon a shitload. So that's good, because I thought with this player housing we're going to get deflation, but it looks like they want to inflate it. So it's just basically making, it's like what's happening in real life. Like the more money they print IRL, the less your purchasing power has. It's the same physics that happen in the economy IRL and the in-game economy too. The in-game economy, they can easily track and manipulate the market to their bidding. It's kind of crazy, man. But let's log out. But yeah, I want to quickly pull up this fucking thing. This thing I was talking about. It's a bit scummy, but like if you think Blizzard are doing the right thing when it comes to like valuing our time and all this stuff, if you really think, oh, you know, they're doing the right thing. It's these people who are super addicted to the game. They're the problems and all this stuff. You know, I play this game casually, and you know, I buy my token every now and then. You know, lol, no one thinks Blizzard values their time. Yeah. Well, I think that's like we know, they know that we know, and all this stuff. You know, like we know what's going on, man. We know, we're not stupid. But have a look at this, bro. Right now, this one here, I'll just quickly show you. I've pre-ordered the Diablo 4. I didn't even play Diablo, but what I'm going to do, because it was what I realized is that the way you level up housing, the way you level up housing right now, it's quite obvious. You collect Decor, you get each unique piece of Decor you can get takes 10 XP. You get 10 XP per Decor, right? And you need 2,400 to get one level. So right now, if you were trying to level up your house, because we're only at level 3, but it's probably going to go to level 10, level 20, whatever it is, right? And the high, what they do is they put the big shiny stuff at the end of the housing renown track, so it's like, ooh, something to look forward to, and the way to level up now is to get unique Decor. So you have to spend more time in the game to go around and do all the achievements, go around all the vendors, do all the reputation grinds, and then grind currency to buy those items to like sort of level up. Like the argument is like, oh, who really cares, Goldson? It's just cosmetic shit, bro. No one cares. It's not real player power. But we're not talking about player power here. We're talking about sucking the life right out of you without you even knowing, because this is happening IRL too, via taxes and tariffs and all sorts of shit. But like people are just so oblivious to it, you know, they don't know what they're being fucked, if you know what I mean. And it's the same in the game. I'm just pointing it out in the game, because if you can't figure it out in the game, there's no way you're going to wake up IRL. You're just going to be like, oh fuck, I don't know what's going on. Warshaw, what's up, man? I know, right? Question mark. Imagine having to play the game to get the stuff. Oh yeah, true. But yeah, but that is correct, Warshall, because nothing is free. But what I'm trying to say is the tactics that they use, like the deception, the deception that Blizzard do, like you look at face value, Blizzard, like you watch all their videos and stuff like that. They're like, oh, you get little cute little toys and treasures and blah blah blah. Like to the normal person, But if you're wakening up to what's happening, and you can see past all that fluff and all the colourful distractions and that, and the core essence of what gaming is, especially games now, is to extract money and time out of you, and that is quite obvious to me, and it's probably quite obvious to you as well. But because there's like a stigma about it, like, oh, I know this is happening, but I'm okay with it because there's nothing else better to do, or something like that. You choose apathy over the truth. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. And they've been doing it for over 20 years, mate. It's nothing new. Oh yeah, I know it's nothing new, mate. I know. But what's new is that people are starting to realize this. Like I've known this tactic for a long, long time, man. But my goal is to hopefully wake a few people up and smell the roses, through this game. So I put so much time and effort into this game, knowing well that it's a complete waste of time. Sorry to interrupt. That's okay. It's okay. It's like the what do you call it? Controversial topic. So don't say sorry if you're going to interrupt me. That's fine, because I know a lot of people are just very ignorant when it comes to stuff they don't want to know. If you don't want to know the truth, you just, if someone tells you the truth or what's happening, you just look at it and go, nah. I'll just switch back to what I was doing, because the truth it doesn't compute in the brain, because you're like, fuck. But what I'm saying here, this is just purely an example, right? And I put this on the WoW Economic Forum, and I got a few fucking comments on it, oh, you're tinfoil hattie and all this shit. It's like, this is what I'm talking about, the ignorance, when someone comes up and blatantly just tells people this is the deception, and I'm going to go through it. If you at face value, if you pre-order the Diablo pre-order, you go, oh, you get 3 pieces of decor. Oh, you get like a rug, the Wolfisto rug here, the Primeval chest, and then you get the Sanctuary chest match. So on face value, it's like $60 pre-order. You get 3 decor items, and you're like, oh yeah, there's no harm in that. We knew this was going to happen. We fucking knew they were going to monetize the shit out of this. We knew it. But like, how much are they going into the psychology of it? And I've experienced this before, man. And I've personally put like $2,500 into WildStar housing just to get the bigger house and the bigger utility and shit. Completely, like, it's all what's the word? It's all cosmetic, It's no player power. The only thing is like, oh look, I got a bigger house than you. Like, oh, my house has more decor than yours. It's like, it's the whole emphasis of like keeping up with the Joneses, looking at your neighbor. Oh, fucking Joe and Jill got a fucking new camper van, fucking thing. We should probably get one too. The whole materialism and fucking consumerism. It's plaguing society, right? This ideology of like all this crazy shit happening, and everyone's just completely oblivious to it, what's happening, right? But like what I'm trying to say here, if you pre-order that thing, you get more than 30 XP for housing, because what they've done, they've added in the chessboard. And the chessboard, I was like, chessboard. Then I went into my inventory and I'm like, oh, there's like individual chess piece of decor here. Like I've got like an empty chessboard, and then I've got a chessboard that's full. And then I've got a chess, all individual pieces, like a dark chess piece for the king and queen, like all up, there's actually 16 items in that decor pack, which gives you a total of 160 experience for your house. And you're like, oh, that's fuck all. But what people aren't because, people are short-term minded, they can't see the long-term. The long-term is that housing track in game, man. You know what I mean? the housing track in game. That's the long-term thing. So what people do is psychology. People are gonna, when midnight launches, everyone's gonna be hyped. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, look at this. And then that player housing track's gonna unlock, and then people are gonna see what they can get, right? And a lot of people got into player housing. They're like, oh, well, there's no point me doing anything in player housing until I'm like level 5 plus, you know, because if I make my house now and then I unlock more shit, then I have to redo the house again. So it's the same in WildStar. What happened in WildStar? There was no point building a house knowing if you leveled up to the end and you got the big house and you got all the stuff, and then you can start building. It's purely cosmetic, but I'm talking about the psychology of it. It's crazy. And I've personally spent $2,500 in WildStar, man, doing this, because I wanted to get to the last. I wanted to get the Ocean house. The Ocean house was like, oh, you got the Ocean house, you're fucking sick, you know. But like, it costs like a lot of money to get there, and the way they do it is through like these, you know, like the half steel shit. The half steel is like another ploy to make people to spend more money. So they, you know, because it's so convenient, they can just push the house decor button, decor catalog. They can just type in something like, you know, like a bed or whatever, and there'll be like a nice looking one. They'll be like, oh, look at this one. Oh, it's fucking 1,000 half steel. And then they'll click the shop button, and you know, like the whole thing. It's like, yeah, okay, we understand this. But like, if you understand that, then I feel like you have a responsibility to tell other people who don't understand that they're getting fucked. Because there's people that play this game that are broke, on the dole, NDIS, disabled, disability, you know, because they've got no hope left. So like, you take that person's psychology and then go, all right, we'll just put them into the video game. Like, oh, it's all pillows and fucking pets and transmog, and oh, you know, there's like a bit of a community here. I can. It's a safe place, you know. I can be here. And they put that psychology into the game, and then the game just goes, all right, we're going to extract even more fucking shit out of you. If you keep doing this, you're going to have like nothing left in the tank. No money, no all hope gone, is what I'm saying. Because, and you know, I am a bit of a conspiracy nut, but that's why I see, like, you see, like, we know they're moving to console. They're moving World of Warcraft to console. Why? Because in the future, no one's going to have houses. Everyone's going to be living in their fucking cars. They're going to be using those handheld consoles. You've seen them, the handheld console, like a Twitch or like a Nintendo Switch or whatever it is. They'll be playing that in their cars, and they'll be subscribed to fucking Battle Pass or whatever the fuck it is. And they just keep, it's called rent seeking. They just keep rent seeking. Like, no matter what you do, they're just going to keep extracting the rent out of you. No shot, man. Well, it's, you know, a clock's always right twice a day, man. You know what I mean? I can say as much shit as I want. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, like, this is my opinion, and my opinion's going to be not against the 99%. It's just that's just how it is. So I'm all right saying what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, you know, you can tune off. But yeah, I just know that we're getting fucked. IRL, in-game, doesn't matter where you go, you're getting fucked. But I could put on that the mask and just go, everything's good. Oh, we've got a new patch coming, boys. Don't worry about it. Oh, you know, midnight's coming. We got heaps of stuff to do. You know, the long story is, it's like we know what's happening, but we let it happen anyway because it satisfies our short-term emotional state. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, that's a little rant for you. All right, what was I doing? Let's go on the fucking onto Legion Remix. Yeah. Warshall, I was there when they invented achievements, and in that moment I realized what they were doing, and they opted not to farm it. It was like 2008, 2009. Yeah. Like, I fully understand that anyone who watches my content is basically a playing character. You are not an NPC if you're watching me, like, straight up. And the fact that you can realize what they're doing and you're steering away from all this stuff is absolutely the course that you should take. And the fact that you are taking it is great. What I don't like is the NPCs that are getting taken advantage of in this reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people, like you've got a choice in this reality. You can either take advantage of the NPCs or you look after them. Either way, like, either way, your soul's being judged. So my way of keeping my soul sane is to fucking basically try and wake people up, man. Because when at the end of this lifetime or whatever, whenever we finish this game, that is the human experience, we're literally, our soul is going to be judged, and they're going to look back and they're going to be like, oh well, you took advantage of the NPCs and you did all this fucking shit. Your soul's not that good. You know what I mean? You're too deceptive, or you're withholding knowledge. Like if you understand something, like it's like you have kids, man. Like the whole point of kids is like you've experienced good and evil, and it's like, okay, are you going to embody that into your children? While they're going through that awakening period, because we're all born neutral. We're all born fucking neutral. And then however much you want to say, hold on, we'll log in here. We're all born neutral, and then as we grow up, we experience good and evil, and you could cuddle your children to be like, oh, don't go outside, don't do that, but they're still going to experience it, whether it's like when they're 10 or when they're 20 or when they're 30, even in your 40s or 50s, you're still going to experience what good and evil is. And then because your every soul is being judged in this reality, and when you can understand that this is the game that we're playing, it makes total fucking sense. Because right now you can full take advantage of other people. Like that's why the other day I've just realized, like, I'm not going to charge anyone nothing ever at all, because it's like I was looking at other people, like, because I'm always like, yeah, well, what's the point of withholding knowledge for what? Money? Putting shit behind a paywall? Fuck that. Like, what? Why? Like, if you know something, why withhold knowledge and not tell everyone? Because everyone in this reality, we create this reality through consensus. Like, if everyone just thinks the same shit, then that's where the simulation's going. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Treat it like a game, man. But like, it's crazy, man. Like this is one of those episodes, man, where I'm just like going full tinfoil hat and shit, but I don't care. I want to say all this stuff, man, because that's on my mind. Like, I could sit here and like just talk about, Legion Remix, we got some more characters here, blah 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 blah, ego trip, everything, people are either going to check out or they'll stay for what I got to say. And I've got a lot of comments, man, that people like my raw, unfiltered content, because like all the other people are just fucking just pertaining to the algorithm, They're just going to whatever the incentive is. Like, the incentive is, if I contribute to the narrative, I'll get more fiscally rewarded. That's how it works. If you want to make more money in this world, you got to do fucking shit that you probably shouldn't, purely because of like you want more money. And I always say, like, money makes people do funny shit, bro. Like, it fucking does. It fucking does. I got one of these coffees. I went to the Vietnamese place and got a banh mi and a coffee. On special, $10, bro. I was like, fuck yeah, cool. But I know it's not good for you. But I took the short-term option. I was like, fuck it. I want to feel good today. I want to feel good. Fuck it. The battle's never ending, man. The battle's never ending. Oh, fuck. You're going to get jailed for these views now in Australia. Look out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm scared. Jail me, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Like I've got integrity, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll say whatever I want, man, because if I bend over like every other fucking cunt, we're all fucked. So at least at the end of it, when my soul gets judged, I'll be like, oh, this cunt still had integrity. All the other people bend over backwards. Have you not seen that shit coming? Yes, I'm all over it, bro. They can try and manipulate the masses as much as they can. I see straight through their bullshit, bro. Straight through it, man. But that's what I mean. Like, everyone's just following the incentive. Like, they're just fucking mindless husks, like, I better not say that, or better not do that. And then everyone, it's like herd mentality. Everyone just does the same shit all over again. And I just look at it and go, fucking hell, like, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best here, simulation. I'm trying to wake a few people up. But I know everyone's going to be against me because of brainwashing and shit like that. So I'm just like, well, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, well, I can just try and do something different. Try and get some eyeballs on me, you know. Like, even if I said, like, I'm quite all right just trying to convince two people to see the world how I see it, you know. And I just know, like, the current monetary system is like full extracting wealth out of everyone, man. Even the people at the top, you know, like the middle class, the boomers, all the people with all the stuff on paper, you know, they're all getting screwed, man. Like superannuation's a bit of a joke, you know, and as you're waking up and you start using the calculator more to realize, okay, you know, working your life out on a fucking calculator, because you will eventually work that out. Because one day you'll just see, it's like, there's got to be more to life than just working every day, you know. There has to be a point to all this shit. Yeah, it's absolutely fucked. Yeah, it is, man. Like, we're cooked. But we're not fully cooked yet. We're like the pot's starting to boil up, man. But it's the thing, like with polarity, all this shit is going to happen, and the trend is trending downwards. But they call it the Great Reset. But like what I'm talking about is like the Great Awakening. Like, and as more people awaken, it goes back up. You know, like because right now we're trending down, boy. We're full trending down. But like I'm hopeful, man. Like I'm like shit. I got to do my part, man. I could be like all the other content creators and just not talk about politics, not talk about anything, and just follow the money. Like don't upset no cunt. Keep the status quo. You know, because as soon as you start having an opinion online, bro, people just are like, I'm not giving you fucking money. Fuck this cunt. You know. So your preference is to prefer people that put the mask on, you know. And like, there will come a time when you realise that, and then they'll be like, "Oh, fucking that Goldson cunt, I wonder what he's doing," you know. And they'll come back, and I'll be still saying the same shit, you know. I don't see me stopping it, to be honest. Let's get out of here. We're level 80. That's one. Got to half back to Dalaran real quick and just empty the mailbox, and then I'll log it off. Because if I empty the mailbox, I'll get a bunch more injection of bronze. Not that I need bronze. But I'm doing it anyway because I'm following the incentive. I'm trying not to. Like last night, I was in Ashkahet, man. Like I literally did my first achievement where I had to watch a video guide to do it, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like I've just spent like half an hour trying to get 10 XP on the Décor. What like if part of the goal is to like extract like money from the player base through like buying like because you know the Décor packs are coming. Everyone's like, oh, why was there no fucking Christmas Décor in the Winter Vale fucking thing? It's like, oh, well, you already know the answer because they're saving the Christmas Décor packs for fucking next year, you dickhead. No, they're not. Yes, they are. There's no Décor in Winter's Vale. It's like, where's the Décor? Where's the Christmas tree? Where's the fucking Christmas lights, Blizzard? Where is it? Oh, it's not there. Oh, we're not going to talk about it till next year because when next year, 2026, December comes out and housing's in full effect, everyone sort of can see the housing track. And if they want the big boy house, they're going to either have to pay a lot of money on all the Décor packs because all the Décor packs are going to have like little hidden Décor experience tucked away behind them. And then people are slowly going to realize that if I want to fast track my housing faster than all the other people in my guild neighborhood, I have to drop some money, you know, and that's what they're doing. And I'm going to buy every single fucking Décor pack that they bring out just to prove that point. That's that's exactly what's happening. It's crazy because you know that this half steel thing's going to come in, and then they're going to have Décor packs that you can buy. But like if you do the equation in your head, it's like it's okay. You're either paying with money or you're paying with time. If you don't have any money, you're paying with your time, like me. If you've got no time but you got money because you're getting you're working IRL, you're going to put that money to buy you more time. And Blizzard are in the business of selling time. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's fucking wild, man. But like I can't talk like this the whole time because like fuck, man. Like people will just be like, this cunt's fucking cracker. Crackpot, mate. I'm going back to my other streamer who just like full wears the mask, does, keeps the status quo, keeps everyone in check, even though we know the truth, but we're not saying anything about it because the truth fucking hurts. That's like they always say. It's true, but it's true, man. 100%. I'm the opposite of hopeful. Yeah, well, that's okay because that's polarity, man. That's the way it is. Just think about it. We're oscillating between 49, 50, and 51. If you know what that means we're never in one state. We're always either like trending towards bad, or we're trending towards good. We're never in one state. They reckon like if you watch the 3-body problem, it's kind of like in that show, the Earth is like, hey, g'day, Wocky. You've joined a bit of a shit show, mate. Having controversial talks about philosophy through games. But yeah, the 3-body problem in that TV show, the aliens that are coming, they live in their realm, their solar system has 3 suns. That's why they call it the 3-body problem. Because their solar system has 3 suns. There's no like consistency. There's no day and night cycle. It's like either 600 years of like permanent darkness, or it's either chaos, and then when it's chaos, like their civilization like collapses every single time. These aliens in the TV show, the aliens are like full against the Earth, the people of the humans, because they're jealous that the humans have like a 365 days day and night cycle, and nothing bad happens on the Earth, and because nothing chaotic happens on the Earth, the humans have a lot of time to like build up their civilization, and the humans in the show, well, it's us, the humans. We're an exponential species, meaning we always, unless something happens, we are like always progressing, like the incentive for humans. Like I watched Avatar on Friday. Great movie. If you haven't seen Avatar Fire and Ash, go and watch Fire and Ash, man. That shit is off its head. James Cameron is a legend, bro. He knows how to tell a story, that's for sure. But anyway, in the movie Avatar, I'll try and no spoilers, but if you've watched Avatar at all, you sort of know that it's like the sky people versus the Na'vi, like the sky people are us in the future, and then we come back. We've like destroyed the Earth, and now we're trying to destroy Pandora. That's the whole plot of the show, the movies, the trilogy, I guess. I think they're making 5. They're making another 2 more Avatar movies. The 4th film is already filmed, but it's not coming out till 2029 because it's got 4 years of post-production. It's fucking insane, bro. Anyway, but it's like because humans are exponential, but like that means every year we're always using a bit more materials, a bit more this, a bit more that, and if you know anything about exponentials, man, it just gets pretty crazy, man. Like look, like the population of the Earth, we're like 8 billion. If we keep going in an exponential way, like eventually there's going to be no resources left because we're just full consuming all the resources. So maybe that's why they're like, trying to cull the population through all this, bad eating and shitty, all this stuff, all this chaos. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. A bit of a conspiracy theory on that one, to be honest. I don't know what's going on, but like there's something happening, man. There's something going on, bro. But I think I lost my train of thought then. I was thinking, sorry, the 3-body problem, right? In the show, the 3-body problem, the aliens are upset with the humans because the humans they have uninterrupted progression, basically, and the aliens in the 3-body system, every time they build up their society, something happens and they get wiped out. They get like reset, and every time they reset, they got to build their civilization up again. And they see the humans as a threat because they're like, because if our civilization keeps getting fucked, the humans are gonna take us over, and the aliens are trying to kill off the humans in the show. It's a TV show. In the show, the aliens are so far away, like they're like 400 years away from getting to Earth, but they can send a signal. And there's a Chinese lady, she sent a signal back in the 70s and she was communicating with these aliens, and she said we're pretty much cooked. You might as well come here and take us over while you still can. This was like back in the 70s, and then it skips to like modern day time in the show, and and the way. Hold on, what level are we? 69. Oh, we've got some XP tokens there. Hold on, yeah, I'm freaking out here. I've got to use the skip to get to Cenarian. There we go. It's a good show, man. Like, yeah, you got to go watch Avatar. We watched it in gold class, man. It was so good, man. It was expensive. It was like $100 for 2 people, but it was fucking good, man. Like, you got good recliners. Like, there's not many people in there. It's probably like less than 2. It's probably like 2 dozen people, like 24 people in the whole cinema. It's pretty lit if you've never been in one. Hey, we got level 70. That's another one. So we'll just leave the group real quick. But yeah, just know like there's more to life than what you think. Like, and I think as I'm waking up in this reality, I'm sort of like, fuck, man, I can see it all now. And I was so blind to what's happening. It's crazy, bro. And I know I'm always going to be labeled a kook, man. But I know that I'm not. And only time will tell, But I guess I'll plant that seed for the internet now. Okay, so I'm opening these bags. You can't really see it, but I'm opening the bags and just collecting the minor bronze caches for the bronze. There's so much bronze here, but I want to open up the mailbox before I convert it over to a retail character. Yeah. But just know, like, my philosophy is ever changing, and like I can always be wrong in the future. And I question my philosophies all the time, man. I'm like, fuck, like Elon Musk, Trump, I'm like, fuck, are they doing the right thing? Like, I'm always questioning, man. Like, 'cause it's hard to pinpoint evil, and like anyone, we can do good things, we can do bad things, but like hopefully during our lifetime, we can do more good things than bad. What they're saying is you can do evil things in this reality, but then when you realize how evil the things you're doing, you can repent by doing more good things for the remainder of your life. It's crazy, man. And that's I think after a while you become religious because if you've never been religious your whole life at all. And then as you get older and you sort of like look into it a bit more, you're like, fuck, maybe it is real. Like this whole reality is a fucking like a soul filter, Because you think about it, man. Like we all experience like right now, the incentive in Australia is to just like fucking leave Australia. The incentive is to leave. Like they bring in all these people from overseas, which is like diluting the culture of Australia. Like we all know this is happening. Like the culture of Australia isn't what it was 10, 15 years ago. If not, and if you're a bit older, you know for sure it's definitely changed. But like if you're born like now, you're born into that culture, so you don't know what it was like before. It's crazy, man. Like the older people know what's going on, but they choose to ignore it because they don't want to. If they choose to look into it, then it confirms that it's true for their psyche. It's so weird, man. That's why they choose to ignore shit. They're like, don't worry about that shit. What? And then they go, what am I gonna do? I can't affect any change. It's like, yes, you can. That's how it works. The collective. Who invented time? What kind of question is that, bro? Who invented time? Well, the creator, I guess. Yeah, the concept of time could only be a human experience. But it just tells me, man, like there's more to life than what meets the eye, man. And as I keep awakening, like add another 5 years, bro, I'm gonna be full like I'll be in a mountain complex somewhere with all the monks, just be like full Zenin. I've thought about that before. Because if the thesis is correct, oh shit, we died. Fuck. Oh, I got to fly back to the instance now. God damn it. Man, I'm full stuck in here, eh? But yeah, how's your weekend going, fellas? Having fun? Drinking enough water? I'm zoning in now. I got killed by one of the tricksters. The bastards got me. Wocky says it's going great. I got the AC fixed. Oh, finally, man. Fuck. Were they like flat out busy? What was it? Was it a gassing thing? Did you have to get regassed? I think you told me that. I don't know. It's all good, boys. Don't worry about it. Just keep paying your taxes. Everything's going to be all right, eh? Until it's not. That's all right. It's going to get, the next 5 years are going to be pretty wild, I reckon. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild, bro. Like, I'm not even ready for it. But I'm sure when the future comes, I'll adapt like I always do. I'll just try and keep my integrity the whole time. That's the only thing that I'm trying to keep is my integrity now. The last thing I want to do is bend over and take it. No, not happening. And if that has consequences, then I'll take those consequences. Let me go this way now. Refrigerant leak inside the unit on the wall inside. Oh, the refrigerant. It was a leak in the refrigerant inside the unit on the wall. Is that where the refrigerant is? Is the refrigerant inside, like the unit? Like you know how you got the outside and you got the inside? Is the refrigerant on the inside? I thought it was all on the outside, but like the pipes had a leak in it. Yeah, I always thought the refrigerant was on the outside unit. The inside is just the inside is where the heater is. But I'm not sure, but I'm not 100% now. You're questioning it. You're questioning my knowledge on split systems. Ian says, how's exercises going? Oh, non-existent at the moment. Non-existent. But after the Christmas period, man, before New Year's, I'm going to be going, because it's a bit hotter now, we're going to go to the beach, hopefully. Which way did I go? Fuck. Oh, man, hold on a sec. I'm getting lost here. We're on scenarios. Yeah, I sort of realised, Ian, that, like 38, when you're 38, next year I'll be 38, and that marks midlife. Because the average age is 76. So 38 is half of that. So technically when I'm 38 next year, I'm technically middle-aged. And like half of 38's 19. So like you got like 19, 38, 56, and then is it 56? 57. It's yeah. And like just realizing that I'm already technically midway through my journey. And like I know you can either wake up at like 19, like you can wake up depending on like the mentorship that you get, whether that's like spiritual or whatever. Like you can wake up either early, mid, or like you can even wake up late, like in your 70s, man. You just be like, oh shit, you still got time, Like I think once you hit that realization point of like what you're doing, and like all your actions have consequences, you can go good or you can go bad. It's totally up to you. But there will come a point in your life when the things that you're doing, that it's bad, or that you're doing good, But don't get them mixed up, because some people that think they're doing good, they're actually doing bad, But in their mind they think they're doing the right thing, but they're not. That's where you don't want to be. And I feel like a lot of people in the gold making community are in that kind of mindset. They don't realize like what they're doing is assisting Blizzard on extracting the rent from the people, more like you're assisting. It's kind of, it's my whole motif against like flipping and shit like that. But I don't want to talk too much about that, because that's going to piss a lot of people off talking about that shit. All right, we've got another character. We're just gonna keep going down the list until we get all our characters to 80. Rocky says, or maybe it was that there was a leak in the condenser. You probably know more. I don't know. You're questioning my knowledge now. The poor bloke had to fix it in 40-degree heat. Did you offer him any water? Did you thank him for his services, or did you gripe at him as you were paying with the card on his point of sale terminal? But you know what I mean? Like everyone's got choices, man. Like okay, I'll give you an example of what I mean. I'll tell you the story about what happened at the gold class on Friday night. I'll tell you the yarn. All right. So what happened? Because we booked gold class, and in gold class at the cinema, you can order like food on the app on your phone or on the internet. You can on your table, you can scan the QR code and you can literally order shit during the movie, and they'll come and bring it to you. Alternatively, you can like pre-order like the meal packages, or like, you know, you like there's like little different packages where they bring out like an entree, a meal, drinks, alcohol, desserts, and all this stuff, and they all bring it out at different times. So I was like, oh yeah, well last time we did it, we didn't order anything, and we saw everyone getting stuff, and like, oh, next time we come here, we should order like food and drinks and that, you know. And so we did that, and then like because we booked it like 3 weeks ago, they said, oh, you know, like on the day of the booking, like they said you can like on the morning of the day that you're going to the cinema, you can log in, and you can like choose the stuff from their menu. And we're like, okay. So I went through and I ordered like, I think we ordered like some Angus beef burgers entree, right? For the entree, and you can set that up to come out within 30 minutes. And then like at the 50-minute mark, they'll bring out your main. And I think I ordered like salt and pepper squid with like some chips and like sauces and all sorts of shit. And then after that, I ordered like a mocha with the dessert. Like we ordered brownie with ice cream, and like fucking we'll balling out. We'll balling out. I mean, Mrs. and I, we're having a good time. I know it was bad the whole way, but I enjoyed the experience while I was there. But anyway, like I went because I've never done it before, so I ordered online that morning, and then I went to there. When we went there at night time, they said, oh, like half an hour before the movie starts, you can come and chill out at the lounge and just relax before you go into the cinema. So we went there. We're just sitting in like the pre-lounge and shit. And I went up to the counter, and this lady, she's like a younger girl, like Gen Z, like you know, just a young person. And if you interact with young people now, you know, their problem solving skills are not really good. Like if something happens, they don't know what to do. They freak out. Whereas if like you talk to anyone like a millennial, Gen X, or you know, or boomer, they can sort of problem solve on the go. But generationally speaking, a lot of young people just have lost that ability to problem solve. And so what happened? Like, and the night before, I was watching some short videos on I think it was on X. And I came across one, and it was like these two rich people, and they were talking like in a podcast. It was like a snippet of that. And he's like, I think it was that Sean Ryan or whatever, that military dude in America. He's like, he said, if I go to a restaurant, man, and I order the medium well steak, you know, with all the trimmings, and they bring out a fucking, you know, the chicken, I'm not going to be upset, bro. Like, I'm not being upset. There's no point getting upset, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think about it, you go to a steakhouse and you order the steak and they bring you chicken. He's just saying, like, if they fuck the order up, I'm not going to make a scene about it, you know what I mean? But other people would be like, I fucking ordered the steak. Why are you bringing me chicken? You know, like, you got that choice to go off at the person, you know? You know, you got the choice to either show compassion and empathy, or you just, you know, whatever. Be like a Karen or a Kevin and just go off your fucking head and make a scene, and then let me talk to your manager, you know, and then just like make the person, like dehumanize the person working there. And people don't realize that everyone's a human being. We're all in this together. But like, you know, but what I'm trying to say is that when I went up to the counter and talked to her, I said, oh, I've never done this before. Like, do we show you my email confirmation to print out tickets, and then before we go in? She's like, oh no, you've already checked in already. I'm like, oh okay. I also ordered food. Do I have to show you that? And she's like, no. If you've already pre-ordered, we bring that out to you. You know, all according to the website. I'm like, okay. I'm just double checking because I wasn't sure. And she's like, I said, oh, while we're here, can we get some popcorn and a drink? You know, because we realized I ordered all this food, but we never got a drink and a popcorn. So we spent like $24 on popcorn and a fucking drink. Yeah, welcome to Australia. But like everything's expensive. But yeah, I said, fuck it. We're spending this money. We'll do it anyway. We haven't been to the cinema in like 3 years, so fuck it. And it's cheaper than going to Bali. True. But she walked away, and then someone at the kitchen was like looking at us, like scratching their head, and I was like, oh. And he's like, is that the squid order? And I'm like, and they'll talk, and then she comes back and goes, oh, hang on a sec, and she's like, oh, did you order the squid? I said, yeah, salt and pepper squid. She's like, oh, so I'm really sorry, but a machine that does the squid, you know, it's unavailable, and is it okay if you can choose something else? I'm like, I thought about that short. I'm like, yeah, no worries, don't even worry about it. Just And she's like, she's like, oh, well, if you can pick a substitute, off these items. And I'm like, yeah, all right, no worries. And she's like, turn the screen around. And she's like, oh, you can get like that. And like she's like guacamole. Like she didn't really understand, because at that point, that's when something wrong happened, and she didn't know how to react to it. So she's like, she was full freaking out. And like, I was just being me. I was just okay. All right. She's obviously hasn't gone through this process, like what to do, how to react, how to keep because she asked me at the start. She's like, oh, are you a member? She's like pointing at the thing, like, if you sign up, you get a loyalty card and all. I said, no, it's all right. I never fall for that gimmick shit anyway. And she said that. I said, no, it's all right. Then while this thing's happening, and she didn't know what was going on, she asked me again, like, she's, oh, are you a member by any chance? I'm like, no, that's okay. Like, she asked me twice, and she realized, oh, I've already asked him. Fuck. And she started feeling really like I could feel it in her voice. She's like, oh, I could see it. She felt embarrassed, man, because she didn't know what to do, and she's like trying to. I could have went off my head, man. I could have been like, what the fuck? Like, I pre-ordered this, I've done it all properly on the website. I could have harped on about it, everything. Could have put on a scene and all this shit. And then she's like, oh, I said, oh. She's like, oh, there's some prawn dumplings. All I heard was dumplings. I'm like, oh, yeah, the dumplings sound all right. Can we choose the dumplings? She's like, oh, yeah, you can, but it's because they're a little bit more expensive than the salt and pepper squid. You'll have to pay the difference. And I'm like, she's like, oh, I'll get you to pay for that, and then I'll put a refund order on your online order. I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, yep, okay, that makes sense, all right. So it just means I have to pay a little bit more, and then the next day I'm going to get a refund. I was like, all right, yeah, I can handle that, no problem. Like, I didn't want to cause a scene, right? And then I said, oh, I got the popcorn and the drink, and I said, oh, are we allowed to go in? And she's like, oh, let me check if they've cleaned it. She's like, oh, you're on seats, this and that, And we're like, yeah, that's us. That's us. And goes, oh, just because they obviously cleaned from the front to the back. So she was trying to go, because she fucked up, or they fucked up, and she didn't know how to, like, she didn't know what she was doing, but she was trying to, like, appease the customer. She's like, oh, hold on, I'll go and check and see if you can go in now if you want, because she's trying to make us happy. I'm like, all right. I said, no, sorry, just let us know what time we normally can go in, and then we'll go in. And then she's like, oh, you can go in now. I'm like, all right. So we went in there, we sat down. We're like the only ones in there at the first. And we sat up right at the back, right at the back. I've never sat at the back of the cinema ever. And then people started coming in, and like they started rolling the pre-ads and shit. And like me and the missus are smashing through this popcorn and drink. Like, when you get the popcorn, you eat the popcorn, it's salty, and then you want to have a drink, and then you have a bit of sugar, and then you're like, oh, fucking, like, we nearly finished the popcorn and shit. Waki says, I always sit at the front left. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was a couple of people right at the front, man, like boom, like, we were at the back. I could see the whole screen. Like, it was huge, man. It was a massive screen. And then as people coming in, like, I see this chick, the same chick, she walks up, and she's like, starts walking up the stairs, and she's like beelining straight to me. I'm like, oh no, here we go. Something's going up with the order, and she's like talking to me like all quiet. She's like, oh, you ordered 2 squid, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, because I literally ordered like whatever I ordered. I literally just like doubled it. So like I ordered for my missus, then I just said, I'll have exactly what she's having, because to avoid an argument. If you've been with the missus or partner for so long, you order the same shit, because then there's no arguments, right? Like, why did you get that? Oh, that looks good, I will buy it. And it's like, nah, you get the same shit. Anyway, she's the Gen Z Sheila's whispering to me. She's like, oh, do you order 2 squids? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I only charged you 1 of those prawn dumpling things. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought she was going to tell me to like go out and like pay again. And I just said to her, so I said, because it was the movie was just about to start, and I said, oh, is it okay? Can we order 2, and I'll just pay for that after the movie. I'll come and see her. And she's like, oh yeah. Like she's like, oh yeah, okay, good. I said, yeah, I reassured her. I said, I'll come and see you right after the movie and pay for that extra meal. And then, because I was thinking, yeah, get a refund. All right, cool, whatever. And then she took off. And then halfway through 30 minutes into the movie, the burgers start rocking up the sliders. I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. All right, cool. And then it was supposed to be like, And then the next order come in like another 20 minutes after. We were supposed to get the prawn dumplings and the chips, and then another lady dropped off the chips, and I was like, wasn't we supposed to get like those prawn dumpling things? I'm sitting there confused. I'm like, have they fucked up again? Like, but I did kept my cool. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then some dude, like, it must be the manager. He walked back up like another 10 minutes later with like bowls of prawn dumplings and shit. And we only ordered 2, and like he gave us 3 orders. I'm like, fuck, I've only technically paid for 1. And he's given us 3 orders of this. He goes, oh, there's an extra one here. I'm thinking, oh man, is this chick fucked up again? Like, cause she's on a young Gen Z, man. Like, and I'm thinking, fuck it, don't worry about it. I said, I don't care, whatever. I don't want to get upset over it. Just whatever. I'm trying to have a good time here, you know. So then at the end of the movie, I enjoyed the movie. The movie's great, by the way. Highly recommend watching the movie, man. That, like, James Cameron is the man, bro. Like I wouldn't pay gold class for any other movie other than the James Cameron film, personally, because most of the film now in Hollywood is just shit. Like, you might as well rip it off the bay, you know what I mean? But like, if you're gonna have if you're gonna go watch a movie that's worth your time, i.e. money, go and book gold class. I recommend IMAX for the 3D experience. But if you don't want the 3D experience, go gold class if you want the luxury one. But man, fuck. And then after I went straight after the movie, I walked straight back to her. I was like looking for her. I was like, oh, where's that Sheila, you know? And she's like, oh, hello, you know. And then and she's like, oh, sorry about before, you know, like. And then she said, oh, I'll give you a refund now. I'm like, oh, and she's like, she gave me a refund. She said, I'll just swipe your card again and that. And like, there was like, she charged me again. I'm just like, I'm in the car. I'm looking at the bank statement. I'm like, she fucked up again, didn't she? And like, I was like, fuck it, who cares? Don't worry about it, man. Like the story is like, I tried to be convenient by pre-ordering online because, you know, if anything, I hate being that person at the line. It's like 10 people trying to order and you're sitting there like, oh, what can we have? Oh, can we get that? And then we get this, and everyone's like, hurry the fuck up. You know, I don't like being that person. Like, I like efficiency as much as the next person. But so I tried to be efficient, but obviously when something goes wrong, like the squid was unavailable, like it just created like a little bubble of chaos, and people just didn't know how to react to it. And there's a level of embarrassment there. But like I had the full option to go off my head, but I chose not to, right? And it's like, what would you do in that situation? Like if you were like younger person and you didn't have as much money and you saved up like a whole year to go on this date with a woman, and you prepared all this stuff and it starts going to the shit, you know what I mean? Are you going to crack the shits? Or like, and because like especially if money's tight and you got no money for Uber or whatever it is, and then it's this chick's trying to charge you more, and it's dipping into your Uber balance account, and the chick that you're on a date with is going to be like, oh, this cunt's a tight ass, you know, rah, 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 because she's watching too many fucking, she's death scrolling on Facebook like flat out, and she's just like, oh, don't accept anything if a man can't take you out and all this shit, like fuck him off, you know. That's why like all the women now are just full like ungrateful when it comes to men, and men are going their own way, man. They've checked out, bro. They're going to Asia, man. I've already gone to Asia, mind you. You know, I've seen the light. I've seen the light, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you're struggling if you know someone in your life, it might be your partner or a girl or a friend of yours, their partner acts like this, like the whole, you know, like they don't want to submit to their man. They just want to be like the boss babe. They want to be the masculine. They want to be the dominant. You know, and you know the way that society's going at the moment, that's what they want. They want the men to be like weak, feminine. They want the girls to be the leaders and masculine. It just totally inhibits the whole fucking societal fucking structure. Inhibits would be the correct word. Ezekiel, what's up, man? What's going on? Happy weekend. Hopefully you're all right. You come right in. Hot takes over here. We're leveling characters to 80. We're going to have 420 characters by the end of this. But I thought I might just tell a few stories here and there. keep you boys entertained, because I know there's no one in your life that talks like I do. That's why you're here. Let's be honest. Interesting conversation. Yeah, I'm full of it, man. Full of all the conversations. Because like I realized like a long time ago, I'm like, man, like I'm trying to find that person online that sort of gets me, man. You know what I mean? Honestly, I like the way how you talk. Thank you. Not many people say that. It takes a lot of courage to say something like that. So thank you. But I know I'm getting to people at a deeper level, and when the time does come, and they'll see what I see, that's when I'll get a little bit more respect. I think I'll get a bit more respect then. But until that time, I gotta play the opposite. I gotta play the the complete opposite of what the narrative is. But it's okay. That's priority. Washel says spend 2 more tokens and activate the last 2 WoW accounts. Oh, are you gonna do that? Or are you talking about me? Activate? Oh, yeah. 6 times 70 is 420, isn't it? Yeah. Well, the first account, my second account actually got banned, so I've technically only got 1 more account left to level up characters. But I think I'm going to stick at 420. I feel like that's a bit of a meme number to stick with. Sag, yeah. Level 3 at a time is better than 1. You're right. I really thought about that, Warshaw, and I was like, nah, you're exactly right, man. Yeah. If you're starting out now, you still got time to level up 4 accounts, man. Like, no problem. But the thing that you got to realize, like the true wealth of society, in-game, IRL, it's all about how much time you have. If you're time poor, you're not going to have time to do anything. You're going to have no time to learn about stuff. Like if you're flat out busy paying taxes and then paying your debt and then going out to the pub on the Friday trying to have some sort of a life, but you're so busy that you haven't realized that, the truth of like what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you got enough time to stop and just think about exactly where you're going in your life, you will continue on the rat race. They call it a hamster wheel. So you just keep going around and around and around and around and around. And then one day you realize, oh fuck, I'm just going around in circles now. And that's what I realized at 28 years old. I realized if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to grow old, work a job, and then I'm going to spend all of my money back on my health, and then I've learnt nothing. You know what I mean? I've been enslaved this whole time, indoctrinated and enslaved from the schooling system is designed to keep the schooling system in Western culture, or pretty much anywhere in the world, is an indoctrination system to make you become an obedient worker, just smart enough to run the machines, know how to use a spreadsheet, just smart enough to know how to do the job, but nothing more than that. They don't want that shit. No. That doesn't interest them. No. But now they realize they're like, oh well, we can probably just create a bunch of robots that do all this menial work, which will further demoralize the society. Like it's crazy, man. Like think about it, once everyone starts losing their jobs to AI, which it is happening, whether you want to admit it or not. And then if those people are already heavily in debt with their eyeballs, what's that going to make people do, man? That's going to make people distressed, stressed out. They don't know what to do. Especially and the older they are, the more stressed they're going to get. And you either go fight or flight, and I think most people do the flight. And the flight is to like video games and like just their marriages go down the shit. Like because the woman's just like the man's only loved conditionally. If the man stops providing, the woman's like, oh, well, I'm now, if you're not providing, I'm now incentivized to fucking leave you and find someone else, like men are only loved conditionally, to what they can provide, generally speaking. Like right now, my missus is the breadwinner and she's still with me and we're barely surviving, man. But I know that's what needs to happen. We need to just barely survive. Because if we follow the incentive structure and leverage up and do all the things that the monetary system wants us to do, we're pretty much fucked. And I don't want to do it. Warshall says, since Remix doesn't require any expansion, it's kind of worthy. True. Yeah. Waki says, if AI can do every job, we shouldn't need to work. That's the current narrative. Yeah. AI can't cook. I'm respectfully going to disagree with that. There's a lot of things that can be automated in this world. Lots of things. Like right now, there's a company in America that's called Kitchen something. It's kind of like the Uber. It's kind of like the Uber of. It's like the robotic shadow kitchen. It's like the next iteration of the shadow kitchen, where they're like literally you order on the phone app, and then there's like literally a machine that like just makes stir fry bowls, like you know those round bowls, Warshall. They're like paper and they got like a plastic lid. They're like a round bowl, but made out of cardboard, and that's like the takeaway. You know, they got rid of like plastic and shit. Now it's all like these wooden things. Yeah, so this company has like one of those. They cook in a tumbler. So I don't know if you've seen like Thermomixes and stuff like that, but this thing's like basically like a tumbler, like a rice cooker. Imagine a rice cooker just with the metal bit, and it's like it just rotates around and around on a 45-degree angle. And what it does is when you order, it'll put like the ingredients. It'll put oil. It'll put the onion, garlic in there. It'll saute that, and then it'll add in the chicken, and then you add, whatever toppings you want, it'll add it in there, and then it'll add the noodles or rice, whatever combo you pick on the app. The robot will churn it out, and it'll put it into a container, put it into a plastic bag with forks and utensils. It will close the bag. It will seal the bag with a sticky, tamper-proof sticky thing on it, and it have like the QR code on it. And then it moves into like a little locker on the other side of the wall. And then at the moment, like Uber drivers go up to that wall, they scan their QR code, then the door opens, they grab the food, so they don't even have to look at anyone. They grab the package, they put it in their car, and then they do the final delivery. It's crazy, man. But like your version of cooking is going to be different to the version of how the new generation of cooking is. Like the fact that like you can order like a rice bowl with chicken or beef, whatever, and there's still humans in the mix, because what happens? They'll get like 5 humans to come in and prep the machine, because it's a machine that makes meals. But you got to have the humans there to cut the chicken, dice everything up, cut all the veggies up, and put them into the dispenser. And then when people order, the robot does the ingredients and cooks. And also when it cooks and it flips it into the container, it runs a hot water hose and cleans it, like rinses out the tub while it's still hot, and then goes back to its position. And in 10 seconds time, it's ready to make another order. Like it's on YouTube now, man. I think it's called Kitchen Labs, or it's Kitchen something. And you watch it and you're like, holy shit. Yeah, okay, this is going to happen. This is happening. I've lost my train. Oh, we got to go up here. I'm fucking lost here. I get distracted, man. Like this, doing this on stream definitely takes a bit more cognitive load. That's for sure. Zekia says, sounds like the Jetsons. I need to watch the Jetsons, man. I really do. Oh, I've been here before. What am I doing? Hold on a sec. Oh, yeah, I got to go to the Spider Boss. I'm a dickhead. Yeah, the Jetsons was pretty cool. I've seen like apparently that was like the most futuristic future utopia that they predicted back in the 60s or 70s or something like that. Yeah. It's crazy. Warshall says, that's like taking a frozen lasagna and making it. Doesn't replace restaurants. Yeah, that's what I said. Like your version of cooking is going to be different to the version of cooking for a younger person, right? Generationally speaking, like a millennial doesn't know what a roast is, if you know what I mean. But like the boomers, Sunday roast was a thing, like if you watch like movies like Cloud Atlas, like their food is like drinking Soylent Green or some shit, like drinking a liquid protein, you know, and they don't know where it comes from, you know. But like if you grew up in that world where we just get our sustenance from this app, we just get a phone and then we hit the button and we choose. I like this combination. I always choose this combination. It's like when you go to Subway, you get the same shit every time, bro. You know, you might the first time you go to Subway, you have a few little taste tests and then you find something you like. Then there's a high chance you just order the same shit every time you go to Subway. It's true, I reckon. But like intergenerational, like as older people, like we know what it's like to use a bank checkbook, or maybe barely checkbook, but ATMs. You know, the people that are born now, they're never going to see an ATM. They're never even going to touch cash, bro. But what they will have is that phone. Everything's done on the phone. Everything. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter what we think of now. It's what the generation. You always follow the younger generation. If you have an intergenerational disconnect, which is, I guess a lot of boomers have now with millennials, they just go, it's too different. It's too different. I like my old thinking. That's it. You know what I mean? And that's the end. That's the end of the story. On your bike, type shit. But like you gotta think like the young people, because they're the ones that are going to be looking after. They're the ones that are being currently molded for that future, man. Like the kids now. Like I talk to old people in my car all the time. I said, like, would you jump in this car if it was autonomous tomorrow? And they're like, nah. Talk to the young people. Yep, 100%. Like they're already there. And all you have to do is add a little bit of time. Like 5-10 years from now, the world's going to be completely different. And you can either be living in the past or you're going to adapt with the future. And sadly, a lot of people are not as reactive to the future as what I am. Like I see what the future is. I'm like, shit, we're going here no matter what, whether I like it or not. It's happening. And the way that I predict the future, it's very easy. It's so easy. Once you realize that the future is predicted, the incentive structure of the future is depicted on two things: efficiency and cost. If it's low cost and efficient, that's the way it's fucking going. That's straight up. I'll get people like, I love my fucking V8s, you know, because they talk about they go, these EVs are shit, you know. Did you know that the EVs use more water to make than a bloody internal combustion engine, and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking headline reader, mate. You don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? You don't know what's happening. Oh, fuck. I don't know what's happening there. I just zoned back in. I was supposed to log out. But, you know, like people go, you know, you get rev heads, they cruise around with the windows down. They're allowed to do that. But just having their windows down so they can hear their engine of the car, that's cool. I've got nothing against that. But what I have against is like they don't know what efficiency is. Like an internal combustion car is probably like 17% efficient, whereas like an EV is like 70 plus efficiency. Like it's like triple the efficiency of a normal car, you know. But because they don't want to change, they don't want to adapt to what's happening, they're quite happy living in the past, and anything else is like, nah, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And like, but what I'm saying is, in 5 years' time, the world's going to change. Are you going to be with that change, or are you going to just cling to the past? And unfortunately, I think a lot of people are just going to cling to the past. That's what I've noticed, because no one wants change. No one wants it, but how the globalists, the cabal, whoever runs this joint, they make change incrementally. Incremental changes it just doesn't get picked up when they do change slowly. You know what I mean? Like they reckon every 7 years, it takes 7 years to implement some sort of change, and without people noticing it. Like after 7 years, people just forget about it. Like look at Tim Tams, man. Used to be like 13 in a packet. Now there's fucking 8, you know, like everything's shrinking down over time. The cost of it's going up, but because they do it bit by bit over like a 7-10 year period, people don't even blink a fucking eye, man. They're just like, oh, fucking, I remember back when they actually had chips in the bag, you know, fucking hell. It's like, wake up, mate, wake up. They're pulling the wool over your eyes. You know, the sheeple aren't getting it, but the people who understand how the incentive structure works, they know how the monetary system works, and they're choosing to oppress the majority of people worldwide. They're choosing, because if they oppress the people below them, then they benefit from the control structure. You know, it's like rich people living in their ivory towers on the beachside resort or whatever. They don't give a fuck about what's happening downtown, like robberies and shit. They don't give a fuck because they don't need to worry about it. They're not incentivized to worry about it. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck, bro. The people with money, they go and buy a big fucking ranch out in the middle of fucking yip where it's going to cost too much money for the average person to get in a car and go and fucking rob them. But if you're living in the city and and the shit hits the fan, bro, like who's going to knock on your door first? You know what I mean? Like that's why all these elites, man, they're all building their fucking bunkers out in fucking Hawaii or wherever the fuck, New Zealand. You know, all people with money, man. People with money, they're literally just opting out. They're like, all right, okay, we know this shit's going to happen. We need a bug out location. We need a doomsday prep. You know, you ever see that show Doomsday Prepper? Fuck, man. People with money like do all that shit, man, because you know they understand the game, bro. I understand the game. I just got no money to do anything about it. So I'm like, well, what can I do? I can just at least try to affect change, whether people listen to me or not. Okay, what do I need to do for people to start listening to me? Even my voice is so small. Like, how do I get people to listen to me? Oh, well, I can do some crazy shit in a video game. Like what? Like try and get 1 billion gold in the game. And I know the economics of that. The economics of trying to get 1 billion liquid gold is just not feasible for anyone, because when you work out that billion gold equals a certain amount of time and effort and energy, most people aren't willing to trade their time and energy to get to that. They could, but the probability of that happening is very low. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll fucking do that then. That's crazy enough to get some eyeballs on it. Even just the thought of that is probably the only reason why people are having eyeballs on me. Even though the eyeballs aren't like thousands and thousands of views, I couldn't care less, man. Like, because I know if you get big in streaming or any sort of online content creation, that's when the big dollars start rocking up and they start saying, "Oh, well, if you say this, we'll give you like $7,000 or whatever, or we'll give you $1,000 if you incorporate this advertisement for a product that no cunt wants, and you'll get a kickback from it." You know what I mean? Like, all this shit, like I'm telling you, money makes people do funny shit because the monetary system is broken. It is, man. But like, if you're busy and you're working and you got no time to figure it out, because whatever spare time you have, you're just putting it into this game. And if you're not realizing that this game is doing exactly the same thing that IRL is doing to you, like it's a rent seeking, it's extracting your time and energy, you know? And that's what they want. They want you to live. Like it's sick. It's kind of sick the way the system is set up. You're born into this system. They tell you how to operate in that system. Nothing else. You contribute to that system, and then you get rewarded through getting money. And then you think, oh, okay, well, that's how we get money. I just keep doing what they want me to do. You know, it's willful slavery, right? And then they'll just feed you a bunch of poison and addictions and that. And then by the time you realize what's happening, you're fucking dead. Kind of crazy. That's what I reckon. But that could be satire, but I doubt it. I've got to be careful what I do say on here, because if I say something which is against the narrative, like if this video gets taken off because of what I just said, then you know that that's the truth. Because people who speak the truth get silenced, and the people who propagate a single narrative get rewarded monetarily. And until you realize that's what's happening, you will never know. You'll never figure it out. But when you do figure that out, that's when you'll go, yeah, all right, Goldson, what's he doing now? What's that cunt doing? Because every cunt's just following the incentive. What's Goldson doing? He's always claimed that he's done the complete opposite of everyone else, which is true. But I can see reason, and I'm willing to change my philosophy in life if I get new information, if new information comes to me and I realize, okay, maybe I am fucking wrong, because the last 2 years I've been saying Elon Musk and Trump is doing the right thing, but like now I'm questioning it, man. I'm like, shit, this could go either way, man. But it's kind of weird. Like you watch other influencers like Asmongold or what's that other guy that's like a Canadian that used to do World of Warcraft and now he's doing like the news and shit. I was like, yeah, and then you watch enough of those influencers, the ones that have all the numbers, the ones that have all the eyeballs on them, the Mr. Beasts, you know, the fucking I Speed or whatever that dude is, you know, like all these people with all the big numbers, they've already been worded up. They're like, oh, you know, and I remember when Asmongold started talking, you know, bad about what's happening over in the Middle East, boom, he got cancelled, man. Then he had to come back and apologise and all this shit. It's like, yeah, if you want to know who you can't criticise, or you want to know who's calling the shots, you just the people or entity that you cannot criticise is the ones controlling everything. It's crazy, bro. Wild shit, eh? Finish my coffee now. I'm going to be awake. I'm going to be awake all fucking night, man. Have you ever had a like a Vietnamese iced coffee, bro? These things are like the biggest like sugar caffeine bomb like ever, man. Like I'm going to be pinging. I shouldn't have bought it, but I got it anyway. What a time to be alive. Oh, no shit. Like all this stuff's happening. It is like crazy. Like the world we live in isn't real. Like I said, like it's a soul filter. This place is like a game world. It's a construct. It's like the Matrix or whatever. Like treat this life like a game. Like and true gamers understand the rule set. Once the gamers understand the rules of the game, then they can play. Because you're not a gamer if you don't know what the rules are, right? The same in IRL. The current rules system is like, okay, get a job or go to school, you know, get a job, get married, have a kid, get a white picket fence, contribute to your 401k or your superannuation, leverage more, buy the ETFs, buy some stocks, buy a bit of gold, go on a holiday, put fluoride in your teeth every 6 months, fucking get your free eye checks, you know, get your free eye checks because you're fucking eating too much sugar, you're getting glaucoma in your eyes. Your eyes are getting blurry because of all the sugar. So you got to go to the optometrist every fucking year to get your 2 free pairs of sunnies for $199. It's all a big fucking scam, bro. And you know, but because everyone's doing it, you think that's normal, and you're like, oh well, that's what everyone else is doing there, Goldson. That's what everyone else is doing. You're the only one going the opposite way. Like, what makes you think you're right? Well, that's the cognitive bias in you. That's the fucking you know the brainwashing from school and shit like that. You know, and if your parents are like being brainwashed, then the kids are going to be brainwashed. You know, at some point, someone in the family has to break the cycle, and I'm unfortunately the black sheep in the family. I'm the one that's broken the cycle, because I'm labelled the crazy one, man. They're like, oh, you know, but my dad's seeing reason now. My sister, she's like, you're fucking cooked. But like she, you know, I love all my family, but like I understand that ideologies clash. You know, like the woke left, woke right, whatever it is, like personalities clash, you know, like, fuck, you ever had a personality clash with someone? It happens all the time, man. You know, if you go into a circle of friends and there's someone similar to you, you know, you're going to have a personality clash, man. It's like opposing magnets, man. You're not going to, you know what I mean? That's why when you see groups, they go like, you'll have like, they normally, like, groups have like, they'll have an alpha, they'll have a beta, omega, you know, they all got different types, man, you know. Like if you hang around with a bunch of alphas, mate, it's just a big fucking dick measuring contest, you know. But anyway, Waki says those Vietnamese milk coffees are very nice but very sweet. Yeah. Oh, speaking of sweet, we went to a Thai place because we're having a binge, so we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna like after Christmas we're back on the horse, man. I told the missus straight up, like I'm going full carnivore, man. I don't give a shit. I've had enough, man. Like I've spoke this is like the third time I've talked about it on stream about eating healthy and that, and like fuck, man, I got to start practicing what I'm preaching, bro. Like, there's one dude on my comments on YouTube, TP, he's my fucking guardian fucking angel, bro. He's always there, like, carnivore, Goldson, show the people. I'm like, bro, I'm doing it this time, man. Like, and plus, I sort of I've done the math on it. I'm like, if I just eat porterhouse steak and like organic eggs or whatever, I'm still going to be all right, you know? Oh, my God, yeah. Ezekiel says, I got to go because our internet is needing to be reset. Be back later. All right, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I didn't scare you off. I don't hate anyone, just so you know. I love everyone. I really do. I want people just to see the other side of the coin, you know. And yeah, it's good to have an opinion. Just make sure it's your own opinion. That's all I got to say. Warshall says, I don't hate anyone specific. I hate them all equally. Yes, that's a good way to be. Yep. It's a neutral side of the coin, isn't it? It's true. I try to remain neutral, but it's hard, like, because of polarity, you know, we're either one day, like one stream I'm like hyperbolic like this, and the next stream I'm like full chill, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not putting any masks on at all. Like I never have, never will. I always speak what I think. I feel like that's a good philosophy to have, you know, like just because I know I could make more money out of this whole venture if I really wanted to, but it would just go against my whole morals and philosophy, man. Because it'd just be like it would just like, but in saying that, like I'm still gonna do all the guides, all the treasure guides, all the profession guides. I'm gonna give it away for free, man. I'm not charging nothing for it, bro. I had a look at some of the other people in the space that's selling midnight gold guides, like written guides and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going down that route. I'm not doing it. I'm going to give all my information out for free because people got to understand, you know, that I don't give a shit about money, bro. Warshall says, how many characters are you leveling? Question mark. All 70 in that account? Yeah, 70. Yeah. So it'd be six counts of 70 characters each. So 420. We're nearly finished. Where's my sheet? Yeah, we're literally nearly finished, man. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Couple more characters, Warshall, and then we're done, man. We can start once all these characters are level 70. What I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer all of this bronze to this one character and just have a look at the vendors and see what I can get. I've noticed that they've put the hidden artifact appearances on each of the characters, but like, because you know how I was talking to at the start, like how all this decor and stuff is just to like extract time and energy out of your life, which is purely what games are for now these days. I realized like I could spend the bronze and try and get the hidden artifact appearances, because yeah, I'll quickly show you right now. There's an add-on here called not Decor Venter, not that one. Homebound. Yeah, hold on. Homebound. Here we go. If we type in Legion, you could see there's like a Moonwell type thing, which looks pretty cool. It says complete the drilled order hall system. You can't do that on Legion Remix. The only thing, this locate and unlock the hidden appearance for your artifact as a mage. So the hidden potential of the Archmage. There's another one here. Where is it? Complete the class auto hall campaign as a warlock. So I could do all this and get this decor, but to be honest, because I'm specializing in gold making, I reckon I can buy my way to the top, just like I did in WildStar. It means I'm going to spend thousands of dollars on the game, like buying all the decor packs, like buying like everything off the shop. Anything that the shop produces that contributes to housing, I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to show how much money I've spent over time. I've already got the list. I'll show you the list. I got to add in the midnight expansion. Hold on. I'll show you right now. Hold on. I can die in here. Hey, sorry. I couldn't find it then. But okay, have a look here. 14th of December, I purchased Diablo 4, the Lord of Hatred pre-order. But I've missed another thing, right? So it costs $59.95. It gives 16 decor items, and all I've done is I've made like an average price per decor. And as decor packs come out in the shop, I'm going to write down the date, sort of the description, purchase description, and this is all to pump up player housing, like to show how much money I've spent on decor, because I might as well do it just to show other people the truth. But because I guess you don't add it up like all these little microtransactions over time. So I'm keeping a ledger of it, and over time we'll be able to see how much money I've spent, and all that kind of stuff. How many decor items did I get by swiping my card? What's the average price, etc. You know what I mean? Yeah. Washel says, and those guides behind a paywall are mostly scams or pretty basic info that can be found anywhere for free. Yes, exactly. I've never personally paid for a guide, but I understand, like I said at the start of the stream, you can, once you realize what this place is, you got a choice. You can either take advantage of the NPCs or you can try and help them, or you know what I mean? Like it's a gaming term and might not be exactly correct, but you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. And like, if you're incentivized by money and you're doing, and it's a different way to make money. Like the way that I'm going to do it is that I'm going to give everything away for free. I'm going to put more effort into them as well. I'm going to put more effort into my guides, more effort into my video, and I'm going to give it away for free. And then I'm going to leave it open for someone to donate through a subscription or anything like that. So technically people don't have to give me money, but they can get all my information for free, right? That's what I'm doing. It's the value for value model. It's not the most lucrative model, but it's the one that I like the most. Like, I've tried all of them. I'm like, shit. I'd rather just give it away for nothing, man. Because like withholding knowledge, in my opinion, is cuckoo. Because that's the way the incentive works. If you go and tell everyone the truth and tell them like, oh, you don't really need to pay me money for you to know this thing. You can just go and learn it yourself. But people want a solution. They want to be sold something that they can buy. Like they want, like it's like buying a lottery ticket. Like you're just selling hope. You know what I mean? Like someone can learn all of this shit about gold making, learn as much as they want, but they haven't realized that gold making is a transfer of time. If you don't have time, you can't make gold. If you've got time, you can make gold. But it's like wealth in the game in World of Warcraft is all about how much time you got, right? I've got more time than anyone else that I know in the content space. Other than I guess Solheim would be the one that puts a lot of time and effort into his streaming and videos and that. Like he's pretty full on. But he, like in a sense, he's a complete opposite of me. You know what I mean? Like Warshall said, I don't really hate anyone. I can see the incentive structures out there that affect people. Like normal day, every people. Oh, we're on the last one. This is the last character, man. We've been talking this whole time, man. Yep. The last character. Here we go. But yeah, that like giving all the information away for free is gonna do two things. It's gonna be like, well, why are you doing it for free? So all the other people that charging for information, they're gonna hate me even more. They're gonna be like, oh fucking. They're not gonna like promote me, or they're not gonna talk about me or anything like that, because I'm going against what they think is what they should do, So in a way, I'm kind of disruptive. Just give it away for nothing. And the people realize like, why is this Goldson fella putting all this time and effort into a video game only to give it away for nothing? Like, he's fucking mad. And if you're thinking like that, then you're still on the old mindset, the legacy financial mindset. You haven't changed yet. And I'm literally showcasing what that mindset is like, to do something just out of merit. Fuck it, It's like if you ever watch Star Trek, if you're a fan of Star Trek, they don't have money in Star Trek. It's all based on merit, respect. That's the currency Because in Star Trek, they live in a world of abundance. Like everything can just be made. So everyone has everything. So what differentiates me against you in a Star Trek society? And the answer is merit and respect and like what you're willing to do. You know, it's like how it used to be, man. Like you go to the village town and you'd be like, oh, well, you know, oh, Goldson, he's our local blacksmith. You know, like if you want your kid to learn about that, you just set him straight with Goldson, because why learn off someone who doesn't know anything about what you're trying to learn? You know what I mean? Like that's how it used to be, man. Like back in the day, right now, the parents are just like putting the tablets and phones in front of people and just taking the easy route of parenting. They're just going, oh, we'll just let the tablet bloody control them, you know. And then when they can't handle that, that's when they opt for the social media ban. The parents of the under 16s social media ban, they're like, oh yeah, this is great, you know, but what they don't realize is that they're relinquishing. They're literally letting the state raise their kids, you know, because it makes sense, because the parents are too busy working 2 jobs to pay off their fucking mortgage, you know. Like the parents want a break, and it's like the parents want a break, and just letting the state, you know, look after their kids is the easy option, and it's like lightning. Lightning just goes for the path of least resistance. So that's how you know how they control the masses. You know, they create the problem, they create the solution, and then the incentive is to automatically make the people willfully choose, you know, worse and worse conditions. You know, loss of freedom, all that kind of stuff. It's crazy shit, man. But once you realize that's how it works, you can either ignore it or you can act on it. But acting on it, in my view, is kind of like just opt out. Don't play their game. Don't keep using their systems. You know, like if you keep using their monetary system and incentive structure to empower yourself, then you're not really changing anything, because you're just kicking that can down the road, so to speak. It's kind of weird, man. But yeah, thanks. I guess today is Sunday, and it's kind of feels like a bit preachy. You know, welcome to church, boys, with your boy Goldson. Every Sunday we come back here. Nah, it's just all this is just to make you think about stuff a bit more. I'm not trying to like do anything crazy or anything. I'm just being who I am. You know, like. All I want is for people just to think differently. That's it. That question everything, question reality, and just try and better yourself. You know, that's all we can do at the end of the day. All we can do is just like, we can't really change much, but we can change our body. You know, I'm on that journey. I'm trying to better my body, trying to better my mindset. You know, and to be honest, the only way I can feel like doing it is to like full on curate my friends. Curate my environment. Yeah, I think I've curated my friends, my circle of friends, and my influences. The next one is to curate my environment. And the current environment now, where I am now, it's not ideal, but it's survivable. But I think long term it's going to be somewhere else. But who knows? In 5 years' time, we could be broadcasting from Asia. High chance. But a lot can happen in 5 years, so I'm not really worrying about it too much yet. But it might come a time where we just like go and live in like Bali or something, or fucking Malaysia. Malaysia is pretty cool. Thailand, Philippines, all that kind of places. But Bali, Indonesia seems pretty cheap. Like if we ever need to get back home, it's like fuck all to get home. Boom, 72. Let's go. All right, we're at level 75. Can we get one level by killing, or can we get 5 levels doing scenarios? I don't know. I don't think so. So it kind of, I reckon we're going to get to level 79, and then we're going to have to kill Xavier for the last character to get to 420. Here we go. Mr. Scenarios, where are you? Mr. Scenarios. Oh, 79, just like I predicted. So we're going to go the last boss. This is the final boss, literally, of the Emerald Nightmare raid, boys. And we're going to kill Xavier's, the last boss, and then we're done. We've got all 420 characters at level 80. Man, what a mission. What a mission. We started the War Within with 120 characters, and by the end of the War Within, we got 420. So we've added another 300 alts to the alt army. My God, what have I done? What have I done? Well, if you're going to waste your time in a video game, you might as well be efficient at wasting it, right? Oops, press Y. There you go. Go to the statistics bottom tab. Yep. Which one are you after? I didn't even know they had a statistics tab, to be honest. Wealth, consumables, total gold required, 38,000. Most gold ever owned, 29,400. Oh, fuck. I don't think that's accurate. I think that's only accurate for this character. Yeah, because I've got 29,000 here. Dungeons and raids. Oh, hey. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. No worries, Rehone. No worries. All good. We're not there yet, but thank you. We're going to get there. We'll save Xavier's. We'll get the one shot. How many times did you do Emerald Nightmare? Hold on. Where's Xavier's? Let's kill Xavier's for the last time. Come on, one shot, baby. Let's go. Boom! Level 80, bitches. I'm excited. That's it, mate. We're done. We're out of here. Let's half back. I'll do that thing right now. How many times did you do Emerald Nightmare? Oh, fucking heaps, bro. I'm actually curious to see, does that show you how many times you've done it? Because I haven't actually killed the last boss every time, mind you. I've been avoiding the last boss. Oh, where is it? Statistics. Legion. Oh, here we go. Nathendra kills 253. Mythic Emerald Nightmare 36. So 253, 250, 250, 240. Yeah, it's about 240 times on this character. I've actually done it more because I've got 2 boosting characters. So that's, you could say 250 and then probably another 250. So probably about 500 runs of Emerald Nightmare, I think. It's a lot of runs, man. I'm glad it's over. We got it, sweetheart. 420 characters at level 80. Yeah. It's been a mission. Yep. I'm excited. I'm that excited. I want to have a shit. You know when you get too excited, you're like, oh, I want to have a poo now. Maybe that's just me. Okay, this last character will collect all the bronze. I reckon we're going to have too much bronze, eh? I reckon we're going to cap out at 2 million again. We'll see, eh? Just going to open up all these bronze packets. All right, log out. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to transfer all the bronze. All the bronze. Fuck, this might take a while, boys. But I don't know what. There's nothing else I can spend this bronze on. I've literally bought everything. But then again, I don't really care too much for all this. Like in the grand scheme of things, this bronze, all this bronze is a distraction, you know. But like I got to stay focused on the gold making side of my journey, if you like. Stack Décor. Yeah, I might. Well, that's all I can stack. I've stacked like 10 of each item. Some items I've stacked like up to 20, and I'm just like, man, I could spend this bronze on unlocking the hidden weapon appearances or the hidden weapon appearance that gives Décor, but I just can't be fucked, you know, because it's just more work. I just like if I can pay like $60 and get like a bunch of housing experience, I'd rather just pay for it, you know, because that's what they want. They want people like me to spend all my gold on BattleNet balance and then buy all the stuff. They want that, you know. Hey, look, we got 2 million. We're at 2 million bronze now. There's still more to go, but apparently there's a Décor vendor here, Demelius. I would like to buy from you, but you can see here I've got 10 Legion candles. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's very interesting. See this candle? See if you know when you flip it up. See if you flip it upside down, it goes see-through. You see that? That's interesting because if you flip that upside down, that's going to look like there's nothing there, but you can technically like jump on it. So we could use that. We could use this element to like, yeah, we might buy this. We might buy another 10 of those. Fuck it. I'm just thinking now, like, yeah, this is 10. Okay, my bags has a row of 10. So, and then you got the large Legion candle. See how we rotate the large Legion candle, and we can see the bottom. But the small Legion candle, there must be a bug. So this item is probably going to be worth a lot of value to the housing crafting. Because when I know this kind of stuff because when I played WildStar, there was the best item in the game was a tree. like a crazy tree that dropped, and it went for like 1 platinum because you could flip the tree around 180, and you could use it to artificially create mountains in your housing plot. It was crazy. So I feel like this is going to be something we can use, but I got no idea. So we just buy 10 of each. Like this big candle, I don't know about. I don't think we spend any on that, but I guess we could just in case. Like, do we want like 20 candles? Or yeah, we could put candles around the whole plot. Like on the housing plot, we could just put candles around. Fuck it, we'll just buy it. We'll buy another 10 of these things. Who cares? What else I'm going to spend this shit on? Nothing. But I do like the house. Like, even though I know it's a complete waste of time, but oh well, who cares? I still have a bunch of apathy left. Also, be right back, boys. I need to have a shit real quick. I'm gonna have a shit. I'm back. Sorry. Whoo. Had to have a shit. Warshall says, I bought my house and never went back there again. Still need to buy another one for the opposing faction. Yeah, same. I've got all these characters that I created are Horde monks. Horde monks, all of them. So I should be able to get access to the Horde house. All right, Fell Brazier. How many we got of these? I might get a few more of these Fell Braziers. Get another 10 of them. These I'll put these on the border of my plot. These look cool. I'll show you my house after this if you want. Fell Torch. I think we'll get some more of these. I was going to get 10 more of everything, so I got 20 of each. If I don't need it in the future, then I'll just get rid of them. It'll be right. But this is basically, today is my last day of Legion, man. Here we go. We're gonna learn all this stuff, and then I guess we'll convert our characters over, convert them all over to retail. I guess I can do that in my own time, I guess. Wacky, welcome back. Thanks, mate. I had to go for a shit. It was one of those poos when you get too excited and you have a sense of accomplishment and you just need to go and celebrate with a shit. I get that, man. I swear I'm not the only one, man. Like, say if you're somewhere, like, and you're like having a good time, you're like, fuck, why do I need to have a shit now? Fuck, I don't want to have a shit here. I want to go have a shit at home. No. But I guess it's relief, literal relief. What else we got? Eridar Lord's Fell Torch. No, I don't like this one. I've got heaps of this chain. I've got 24 chains. I'll get another 10. Fuck it, who cares? It's the Broken Shore campaign long. I never finished it, man. That's the last thing I need. I never finished it, man. You don't need to do it for the to unlock all the decor. I guess there's achievements there, but I'm not going to do those achievements because I'm just going to buy my way to the end of the housing train, if I'm honest. We got this chest here. I guess this chest looks all right for like if you put it into a wall, maybe. This will look pretty good in a wall, maybe. I'll get some more of these chests, eh? Fuck it, who cares? I'll get another 10 chests. I just want the Varian sword. Oh, is it an achievement? Or is it a decor item or is it a actual like weapon? Is it transmog? Yeah, the weapon transmog. I haven't seen it, eh? Oh, is that the king? Is that the one that splits? King Varian? Yeah. There's a tome. Oh, I'll get some more of these books. Get 10 more books. Oh, 5 more books. That'll be right. The Fell version. Ooh. Oh yeah. Look at this Legion torture rack. I don't know if I need that. I've already got 6 of them, so I'll grab 4. So we got 10. What else we got here? We got hanging Fell Steel Cage. Throne. We got a throne here. I'll get 12. And I'll get a few. I reckon we can I want to make a big round table with all these thrones around it. That'd be cool. All right, what else we got? Sentinel's Moonwing Gaze. This thing's all right, I guess. This owl thing will look good on, like if we can put it on a house, like on the roof of a house, kind of like gargoyles, maybe. I've got 7 of them. I'll get another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll have 12 of these owls. Corruption pit. The corruption pit. The bottom of the corruption pit looks okay. I'm just trying to think, how can we incorporate that into something? It's a bit of a weird object. I'll get another 2. Fuck it. Legion Hollows Communicator. This one I like. This one's cool. I've got 12 of these already. I reckon, yeah, I reckon we get another. These are awesome, man, because this is like a light show type thing. Like it's got holographics and like you'd be able to use this for something. It's like a cool Legion build. I don't know. How many we got? We got 12 of them. I'll buy another 8, so we got 20. Fell Fountain, yeah. I don't know. A Fell Fountain, I don't think I'll ever use this item. Nah. Altar of the Corrupted Flames. I like this one. This one's cool. It's kind of like you could probably scale it up and make like flooring or something. I don't know. We'll get a couple more of these and that'll be it, I think. We've got 10 of them already, so I'll buy another 2 more. Oh, well, that's enough. I don't need all this stuff. I actually think there's a limit of how much housing decor you can have, eh? Yeah, I'm pretty sad that we're going to close up the Legion remix now, but I'm sort of happy at the same time. Like if I go /plate on this character, oh fuck, have a look at this. Look how many, I played 8 days, 3 hours just on this one character alone. So I've put like a lot of time into Legion remix already. That's all right. How you boys going? He's still doing Legion remix, so you're not finished yet? I think we got like 30 days to go, eh? All right. That's all that stuff. So we're going to log out. I'm doing the BG Blitz. BG Blitz. I don't know what that is, man. What is that? Okay, let's convert our time runners over. Here we go. You cannot undo this action. That's all right. Boom. Convert to a time runner. The solo rated battleground. 8 versus 8. Oh, really? Oh, I've never done that. Is it cool? Yeah, it's very funny. Ah. Okay. I guess I'm just going to convert these characters over. This is my character here. Oh, he's going to remix. Oh, he's going to retail. If you don't know what item level you go to, this guy is Sanju. I'm pretty sure it's 655 item level, eh? But this guy's got the maximum gear. So it actually might be a lot, all right. Oh, we got, 655 item level. So every time runner that comes across, you get 655 item level regardless. Yeah. Leave your main for the last day? Oh, no, I've just converted it, bro. I'm done with Legion Remix. You're probably right. There's probably something, but nah, can't be bothered. I gotta move on to the next chapter of the journey, man. I gotta start making the guide videos. Yeah. Like these characters, I'll set these guys up with like UI and stuff. Like, see what I'm doing now. The UI's still set up. But what's all this shit? Oh, look, we got 3. Oh, look at this. This is unique. Oh, that was 3 legendaries in one go. Did you see that? Never know? You never know, yeah. That's all right. I've been thinking about it for a while. It's time to move on. So we got our legendary weapons here, so we can keep them. It gives you a choice of 655 weapons, I guess. I think it's better to go dual swords, eh? Yeah, we'll go dual swords, and if we get a pole arm upgrade, that'll be it. War Within recap? Nah, something on the horizon. Let's go to Dornigal, eh? Hey, look at this. Oh yeah, because we're in Dornigal, and is this character in a guild still? Did we lose our guild status? Huh. I was in a guild, but now I'm not. That's strange. You setting professions as well? Yeah. Yep. We can start setting up. I want to jump on the beta just to double check I'm definitely going tailoring, and it's a choice of tailoring, alchemy, or might be inscription, because if we're going to go the Décor route, we're going to have to look at all this stuff coming into the banks here. All this stuff is just no good. All junk. I'm going to have to go through all these UIs and make new ones. Yeah, all this is no good. Oh, you can sell this? No, I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. I'm just deleting all the Legion remix shit. This ancient mana, I'm getting rid of them. I'm just going to get rid of everything. Just sell everything, mate. Cheers. Well, yeah, after I set the Hearthstone, we're going to jump straight on the beta. And I'm gonna have a look at Inscription, because I haven't looked at Inscription for a little while. And I think Crazy Bear Gold said that Inscription has the most Décor recipes out of all the professions. So we'll have to go on there and check it out. And I'm gonna have to get all of my characters into the guild, get them friendly status, get like it's got so much to do. Because I want to do all the work before midnight. So when midnight comes, we can just absolutely pump everything. Okay, we skip the level up campaign. Yes, nice. All right, let's just log out. Just use them. Nah, can't be fucked. I can't be bothered, man. Let's get on the beta real quick. This is how we do it. Yeah. Oh, we got new splash screen. Oh, look at this. This is a new background campsite. I didn't even see. We got Adventures Rest, Anarian Overlook, Fate of the Devoured, Razorwind Shores. Is this the one? This must be Razorwind Shores then. Fate of the Devoured. Oh yeah. Razorwind Shores. This must be the Horde area. Founders Point. Oh, you get Founders Point now. Look. Yeah. Is this is new change, eh? Hold on, I want to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. Oh, you can oh shit. How do you get off it? So at the bottom, you can toggle the user interface off. See that? So you can take like mad screenshots. I should put this in the corner, eh? Or at the top here, yeah, so people know it's the beta. This will be the screenshot, I reckon. Midnight beta, new Founders Point. What is it? It's Founders Point campsite. I'm just updating the Twitter. We got to show the Horde one too. This one's called Razorwind Shores. All right. I think I'll just stay with the Founders Point one. All right, what was I going to do? Inscription, yeah. Let's have a look in the inscription real quick. We'll log in. Yeah, there's a new screenshot here too. Look at this. This is a new backdrop. I think this is a picture of like the Eastern Kingdom. So I think this. Praise Season 1. Praise Season 1. Okay. If you press Shift J, it brings up the Journeys tab, which shows you all your renown here. So my Silver Moon Court is like level 9. Maximum renown. Look at this. Level 20. What's this? Maximum renown. Overflowing Silver Moon Trove. Oh, get out of here. It shows. Look at this. They've got. If you want to max out your renown, farm and troves. Contains a variety of rewards for those who have proved themselves true allies of the Silver Moon Court. Oh, that's going to be fun, isn't it? That's crazy. I must report on this. Don't mind me. This is new build. Oh, and you got the Great Revolt rewards as well here. Okay. So Shift J, and then the top right also you can click your you can shortcut to your Great Vault. If I take notes on everything I find that's new and upload it to the internet, the AI picks it straight away. Okay, that's good to know that there's a shortcut to here. Okay, so we're in Silver Moon City now. This character is not level 90, so he's got another, 5 levels to go. He's 148 item level. This is the first time I've logged in, I'm pretty sure, this week. So we got the weekly quest here. Alchemy and Inscription weeklies. So we'll pick those up. So like same as the War Within, you still get your weekly quests. So it requires you to do 2 Inscription orders, 2 Alchemy orders. And it rewards you with 2 knowledge on each. So you might, if you're going to do inscription or patron orders every week, you might as well get that because that's a bonus, free knowledge. Oh yeah. Have we got any first crafts here? No first crafts. Let's have a look at the crafting orders. Wow, look at this. Holy shit. Okay, so look at all the patron orders here. Some are giving all, so we'll do those ones first, eh? See these ones that give all? But here, look at this. To complete the patron orders, you need to use concentration. Like this one here is 462 concentration just to do this one, to get 1 point. That's like 2 days for 1 knowledge point. But what you do, you obviously want to do those first, but this one's got 11 hours, so I guess we do this one first. But we got to burn 462 concentration for 1 knowledge point. This is like what I've noticed so far is like it's the same as the War Within, but to level up your professions, it's like going to take twice as long, especially because if you don't specialize in like reducing the amount of concentration you need to complete these, you know, patron orders, it's going to be the same as the War Within. Just going to take the first couple of months are just going to be burning concentration to level up. So it's going to be pretty wild, man. Look at this one here. First craft, mode of primal energy. This one's this one's a good example. This one's using 10 motes of pure void. All materials provided. It's going to give us 2 midnight alchemy knowledge, and it wants it at a high quality. So 462 concentrations needed. So this is going to literally clean us out, man. Just these 2 patron orders. Boom. And look, we got a high quality mode of primal energy. You see this? That means the motes have quality on them. Oh, yeah, every little thing that I find, I'm just going to update. Quality on motes is going to change the game big time, man. Because with alchemy, if you don't know, like these motes of primal energies are going to be the best ones at high quality. And to get one, you have to spec into transmutations, and you get double multicraft. So like the build for alchemy is double multicraft all the way, because then you got a choice. You can spend your concentration on like transmuting high quality motes from normal quality motes. Obviously, depending on the prices, we don't really know, but I reckon transmuting 10 motes of pure void at normal quality into, you know, a high quality mote, and the fact that we've got like no multicraft on it, no resourcefulness, we got no ingenuity on it, because ingenuity procs at 90%. If you use concentration for flasks, files, or potions, you only get a 50% return. But if you use your concentration on transmutes, it's 90%. You get 90% back. So you get more bang for your buck if you go the concentration route with transmuting, because there's 4 transmutes here, and you pick whichever transmute gives the highest return, obviously. And they've got another one here. It's called the Wondrous Synergist. Where is it? Yeah, you got transmutations here. You got Bouquet of Herbs, Box of Rocks, School of Gems, Wondrous Synergist, which is what we're going to use to level up to 100 alchemy skill. So there's a high chance I go into, I don't do the alchemy route. I just go straight into transmutation alt army straight off the bat. Fuck it. That's what I reckon we go first. Because to have a full build, you only need 140 points. A full build with flasks and files is 160. So we'll get to market. We'll get to efficient market at 140 points. I just want to have a quick look at the house decor, because there's alchemy has 6 decor items that all use Wondrous Synergist to craft, and composite flora, motes of primal energy. Let's have a look at this stuff here. So this one's here's like a forge. Can't really see the top of it. It won't let me. It won't let me have a look around actually. So that one there, Haranier preserving agents. Have a look at this. It's like a box of pink smoke or whatever, pink goo. Riftstone. What's the? Oh, look at this decor item. This is the alchemy decor item. So we might be like. Oh, and the drop for this comes from delves. The recipe for this comes from a delve. Yeah, where's the recipe? So these recipes aren't free. The decor, this one requires 150 moxie. Void Storm treasures. So some of these decors, banger song. Yeah, it's a good one, eh? Everyone wants one of those. Have a look at this. What's this? Like a little Harandir cauldron. Yeah, if you're into that. I'm trying to find something. What's like the coolest decor item that you can find? Silver Moon Spire Fountain. Oh, we can't even We can't even look at this one, man. We've got a floating sun smoke sensor. Little incense burner with some smoke. Yeah. The fact that we can't even see this Silver Moon Spire fountain, because a Silver Moon Spire fountain might be a really, because I reckon out of all the housing decor, I feel like the Silver Moon or like the Blood Elf themed decor is going to be really cool. And we can't even preview this, man. That means they're still working on it. But to get this recipe, we have to get it from the delves. So this recipe is going to be from like the delves and stuff. So I kind of want to buy. If we turn all those characters that we just made into alchemists, and we buy this Silver Moon Spire fountain, then we can literally farm lumber and make this every 4 days. Because you see how it uses 4 wondrous synergists. So that means you can only craft one of these like once every 4 days, but you could probably get it down to once every 3 days. But so like every time you log in, you can post your auctions, you could spend concentration, you can spend your transmutations, and then at the end you can craft your decor, and then sell the decor, and then like just log out. So like every 4 days we're making a Silver Moon Spire fountain. And we're going to post it on that realm. And all of my characters that I just made, they're all on separate auction houses. So, but like if I was going to make a Silver Moon Spire fountain every 4 days, it requires 40 lumber. So if we open up the calculator, and let's say we're going to make 70 every 4 days using these wondrous synergists, we'll go 70 times 40. So we're going to need 2,800 lumber every 4 days. That's a lot. But if we set up a farming, like a five account farming team, it might be a lot. It might be pretty good. Yeah. The price of lumber is in the bin at the moment. Yeah. Well, it'll probably be like that when it comes. This is midnight. This is midnight lumber, so no one can actually get this yet. So it might be worth something. But the fact that it doesn't matter. Like if my goal is to like farm, the best farm is lumber farming. You know, I reckon, and then we craft it with stuff, and then sell the decor. I reckon that will be more at least initially. Yeah. Well, I plan to make some gold out of it. Like I reckon if I can farm 2,800 lumber every 4 days, so what's like. If we're going to do it on 5 accounts, that's like what we divide that by 5. So we really only need 560 lumber over 4 days. So we divide that by 4. So really we just need to fly around and collect 140 lumber per character. And I think you can do that in less than an hour, like 140 lumber an hour per character. And you do that every day. So like every day we do an hour of farming every day just to be able to craft 70 of these every 4 days. I reckon that's pretty cool, man. Waki says, I can farm lumber now while I sit in PvP queue because so at least I'm earning something useful. Yeah, that's a good idea. You can be in any region. You don't have to be in Dornagal, do you? For PvP queues, do you? Or can you just sign up for PvP anywhere in the world? Doesn't matter where you are. I don't know. I haven't done PvP, to be honest, man. I'm just thinking, like, because this item's going to be, like, this Silver Moon Spire fountain might be really good. And the fact that it uses wondrous synergists, so these things are on a cooldown. And I reckon a lot of people aren't going to be using their synergists. Well, I guess they will be used. This wondrous synergist is mostly used on the decor, man. I don't know, man. We'll see. Yeah, Silver Moon Spire Fountain. I'm going to try and Google that, see if we can get a picture of that. Maybe it's data mine somewhere. Oh, here's a picture. I found a picture of it. Waki says I just moved a different expansion when I get bored of looking at the place, so that's a good idea. Yeah. This is the fountain. Look. This is the fountain that I want to make and sell. This fountain looks pretty cool, man. Like it's got like water and it's got like water running down it and shit. I reckon this one would be worth. People would want one of these. I reckon I would want one of these. Yeah, yeah. But this fountain would be expensive, man. Just because it uses 6 primal motes, 6 wild motes, 40 lumber, which that's a lot of lumber for one item. 4 composite flora, and wondrous synergists. So composite flora, and what's this finishing reagent? Oh no, we don't need that. We can have double resourcefulness tools for this, but who cares? Multi-craft all the way. So composite flora, that's another item that alchemists make here. Look at this. That uses motes again. So you got more motes, 6 tranquility bloom, argent leaf, like, yeah. So we'll be making these, and so there's going to be motes everywhere, bro. Like all the decor are using motes, man. Like everything's motes. Composite flora and motes, and then the wondrous synergist, that uses fucking motes again, doesn't it? Where is it? Where is wondrous synergist? Yeah. Oh no, actually no. The wondrous synergist uses 2 of each of the 5 herbs. That's it. It's on a 1 out of 1 cooldown, but I reckon we can get that up to like 5. Let's go have a look at the transmutation tree real quick. Let's have a look. More ingenuity, gain an additional charge, so you get 2 charges. Then you get another 2. So you can only stack up 4 charges at a time. So this will go to 4 out of 4. So literally every 4 days, you have to craft 4 of these. If it multi-procs, then obviously that's good. But then you use this wondrous synergist to make the decor items, and there's like 6 decor items here. So eventually you could like learn all 6. So like you could like craft one. You can craft one of these. Then the next time you craft another one of these. So then eventually you end up crafting like these decor items on the realms that you're going to sell. But I reckon the Silver Moon Spire Fountain, this one would be a popular one. Because who wouldn't want a Silver Moon fountain at the front of their house, or even in their house? Big fountain and the bloody thing, you walk through. Yeah. I always wanted that title. Title, the immortal one. Joke, not tied at all. Oh, he's talking about titles. Oh, the PvP rated one. Okay. Yeah, I never really got into PvP. Eh? All right, let's see if we can do any more crafting orders, eh? There's a couple here that have 11 hours, so this is pretty interesting. So composite flora. So these ones here. So even just to get 1 knowledge point, look how much it's going to cost you to do it, and you got to spend concentration, man. Like leveling up professions in Midnight it's going to be twice as hard as it was in the War Within. If you remember what it was like to level up with patron orders, basically double it. Because that's what I'm seeing here, man. It's going to be twice as hard to level up, bro. And people are going to complain, but it's probably best not to complain. It's probably best just to keep chipping away at this knowledge point acquisition. Because once you get all your knowledge points and you've got a massive alt army, you're the one laughing, man. And all the procrastinators are going to be like, oh, fucking these alt armies, they need to nerf alt armies. They need to make it 1 account, because they're not willing to put the work and effort in. But at the same time, you put work and effort into a video game, you basically stealing from your IRL energy. You know what I mean? Like, I see it. I know exactly what's happening to me. I'm just doing it so you boys don't really have to. But like this one here is 177 concentration. But I suggest, I guess as you level up, you would use less and less, So maybe, and it looks like the crafting orders for alchemy are all like the potions and mainly potions. So it might actually make sense to put points. Yeah, put points into alchemical mastery first, this is the one that puts skill with most of the recipes, and it unlocks like multi-craft and resourcefulness and all that. Yeah, but you actually might get more bang for your buck if you put points into potion prowess straight up. 30 points in here. Yeah. Actually, you put more. You'll get more skill if you put points into here, but I don't reckon it's worth putting points in potions because you're not going to be using concentration on potions. You're going to be using concentration on flasks and vials. So alchemy mastery, putting points in here first is probably the best way. 30 points into here. The rest is just resourcefulness. Yeah. Oh, you get a little bit of skill here and there, but yeah, I need to get onto the other server, the other beta server, and work it out. Warshall says you're going to do professional shuffles at the first days. Does it work like in the Wolf Inn? No, I think they got rid of the shuffle, man. We're all on the even playing field now. The question is, are you willing to spend heaps of money on early access to level up professions? I'm personally not going to bother about it because I know waiting a month or two is going to be cheaper for the old army. I think early access is all going to be just leveling up characters to 90 and doing some treasures. I think I might be going into like tailoring, disenchanting, because I know cloth's going to be a bit hard to get. I don't know. I'm either going to go into disenchanting, tailoring, or I'll go into inscription, engineering. I don't know yet, man. There's so many options to choose. I'm going to do a video on everything, every early access shuffle or grind that people are going to go for. So yeah, but like knowing what I'm going to go for, it will probably be at this moment probably tailoring, disenchanting. I reckon, because I've done a bit of disenchanting before, and I realised like it's very best to be done at the start of an expansion. Yeah. So we can't do any more points with alchemy. Let's go and do inscription. Oh, we got some more. Oh, bows. Look at this. Inscription does bows now. That's new. So we can craft bows again. So that's good. Last expansion, you couldn't craft any bows at all. It was all guns. All right, let's learn that. We got missives. Missives. Vantis runes are here. Vantis runes are back. That's good. All right, I've got points in Calm Hands, this is like your, what do you call it? Like your multi-craft, resourcefulness, ingenuity. So this Calm Hands is basically your go-to profession for all your secondary stats. Multi-craft, putting 20 points in multi-craft would probably be the best bet. But I don't know with milling. Milling you can't do anything. There's no resourcefulness or nothing, I don't think. But I could be wrong. Let's have a look at the crafting orders. And we make sure we leave the ones that are like 3 days, 7 days. We just focus on the ones that are like expiring and the ones that give the most amount of knowledge. So the flickers give 1 and the glimmers give 2. So this one's a glimmer, this one gives 2, and it provides all of the materials. So we can craft this one for free, get 2 knowledge points. We'll do that one. There's another one here that does all, but it's bugged. Oh, look at another one that has all. This one's a flicker. First craft, so we're going to get like, what, another 15 moxie? Oh no, 10 moxie. First craft must give 10 moxie, eh? Or let's do these other ones. So we can't do, I'm not going to do these other ones I've got no mats for. But I am trying to level up like I would pretend to, just to get a feel. See this one here, Azurut, plus concentration for 1 knowledge point. It seems like I'll do something like this. Like look at this. This one gives a augment rune, but there's no point doing this one because it only gives an augment rune. I want knowledge points, man. Let's keep going. This one's literally free. 2 knowledge points and I only have to give 1 Thalassian water. Lol. Free. We'll take that one. And what else we got? Soul Cipher. No, we're not doing this. This one will be worth it because it gives 2, but you need an ink and you need 2 of the inks, and I don't have enough money. I haven't farmed enough materials to get that. I've just done the weekly. I'll hand this in. I'll go to that consortium dude and we'll hand this in because we've got quests here. Alchemy quests, yeah. Boom, we're getting experience. And what else? So you do the weekly quests, you do all the patron orders, and then all you have to do is go around and fly around and pick up the treasures. Because the treasures give 2 knowledge points each, so there's 8 knowledge points each week, but you got to fly around and pick up the knowledge. And I found the best way to get the knowledge is to fly from Silver Moon City over to Zulaman area, the troll area. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of quests here too. We can do some quests. New cache, special assignment caches we can get. Yeah, so the treasures are literally the same. You just fly around until you see them on the map and you go and pick them up. Well, look, we've got the alchemy one there straight away. There's another one on the map. We go and get that. It's a bit easier to do this on the beta because no one's flying around. Oh look, we got abundant token. We got an abundant token. We can show you the abundance feature as well. Because if you do the abundance thing, you get another 10 points, 10 knowledge points as well. But I think it's only for enchanting and the gathering professions. So it's a little bit weird, but I don't plan on doing any of those. Oh, we got a alchemy. We got both the alchemy knowledge points straight away. Yeah, cool. We just keep flying around. So I'm doing this on the beta. Oh shit. Boom, we hit in the water. We survived. I don't even know if I'll probably only do this on like my main crafters like each week, because like collecting the knowledge points on the alt army it's not happening, man. It ain't happening. It's gonna take way too much time to do that. Like it's gonna be like nah. Like the only knowledge points I'm gonna get on the alt army are just from patron orders and spending concentration. I kind of like how the grind is getting harder, because a lot of people that are leveling up Legion Remix alts now, they don't know what's waiting for them, man. Because like it's one thing leveling up all your alts to 80, it's another thing leveling them all up with profession knowledge, like, and that's why I'm doing this, because I'm going to show how much time effort I've put in, and people hopefully to deter people from doing this, because you know, you can do it if you want to, but I might as well waste my time so you can save yours, if that makes any sense. Because you just remember, like, this game is basically rent seeking. It's extracting your time and energy. Hey, we got the inscription one. Look at that. It's been like less than like a couple minutes, man. This is good. There's so many treasures around, man. You get copper key shards as well doing this, if you want to slowly gear up your alts as well by doing the bountiful delves. But I'm only gonna level up one character, maybe 2 characters in Midnight, maybe just even one. I might just level the monk. But it's good getting a bit of practice now on the beta, so when live comes in, I'm not freaking out. I'll just be like, oh look, we're getting BOEs as well, doing these treasures as well. And you can disenchant all of these as well. So I reckon there's going to be a shitload of greens on the market, like straight up. People collecting these. Like we got 4 BOEs already, greens. And these are like, oh, they're low item level, but they're disenchantable. They're probably good for like transmog maybe. Yeah, like look at that sword. That's like a Silver Moon sword, right? Silver Moon guard appearance and that. Those transmogs might be worth money, you know. Like at the start of the expansion, you could have a look at all the items that give the transmogs and just buy them all up and flip them for like 1,000 gold each or whatever it is. I'm not really into transmog flipping, to be honest. Oh, there it is. There's the last inscription knowledge. We got it, boys. All right, we'll learn this knowledge and then we'll head back to Silver Moon and we'll open the mailbox and we can safely log off this character. I'll put these items into the Warband Bank too, because I'll disenchant these for knowledge. I want to get to a point in the beta where I can farm cloth and then craft items to disenchant so I can level up my enchanting skill. Just so I know sort of like a path for the guide, like, because I'm going to make a tailoring disenchanting guide that people can follow. I feel like, because like tailoring's going to be, cloth's going to be hard to get at the start, but then once people start getting it, I kind of want to set up a proper, like a leveled out tailor so I can sort of look at what kind of yields we can get. Like if I can like farm humanoids in a group of 5 and with like full stats, like points, you know, we can sort of work out the yield rate of the cloth. Yeah. Okay, let's put the warband bank down. I'm gonna place all of this shit in there. Look how big. Look at my warband bank already. This is all midnight shit. The rest I deleted all. I had, because I transferred these characters from live. I had to like get rid of all of the old materials. Okay, so we've got some points to allocate now, so we might as well allocate. I got 9 points here. I might as well put those points into alchemical mastery, just so we can like level up better. So alchemical mastery gives 5 skill to all midnight alchemy recipes, transmute potions, you name it. And then these subnodes here, the secondaries, the one on the left is like resourcefulness when performing transmutations. So if you go in the transmutation route, you want to put 20 points into here, which we might do. That might be an easy one to set up. So we could put 20 points in there. So that's like that's 50 points already. So 50 points. And then if we go into transmutation authority, it's 30 plus 60, that's 90. So it's 140 knowledge points in total just for a transmutation build, like a full transmutation build, 140 points. That's like it's literally the smallest build you can do on alchemy. If you want to go into like potions and files, you have to put more points in. Eventually, I'll have all of these points. I think we had alchemy's got 520 points in total, which we're going to unlock on each alt. So the goal is to get 520 knowledge points per alchemy alt, just so we can do everything. But I might skip the putting points into the potions, because that would be a lot easier. I'll put points into the files and the flasks, but realistically, I'm only going to be spending concentration on the flasks, because the flasks are going to beat everything. Same as like in the War Within. Where is the flasks? Hold on. Yeah, so files use 3 herbs or 17 herbs. 17. Yeah. Actually, look. Oh fuck. The flasks only use 14. Wait a minute. 17. So the files use 17 herbs and the flasks use only 14. 8, 6. Oh no. The flask of versatility uses the most. 8, 14, 20, 26. The flask of Thalassian resistance uses 26. But that might be the last season flask right here. Because everyone's going to be using haste, I reckon. The crit one's only 14 points. So your big boy flask is the flask of Thalassian resistance, which increases versatility. Yeah. These other ones don't use much at all. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. It would be cool if they had like the flask of alchemical chaos, but they don't seem to have that anymore. It doesn't seem... Fuck, do we just go into transmutes, man? Fuck it. Fuck flasks. Because if you remember the War Within, I went straight into tailoring bolts, and I went into transmutations on all my old army. I totally missed the ball on flasks. But it looks like the flask market isn't that great for concentration. It would be if there was like a big boy one, but I don't know, man. So far, if we go into tailoring and alchemy, we might just be doing decor crafting. Imagine that. We just make a shitload of gold just doing decor all day. That would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, alchemy sort of needs like a big transmute and a big flask. Otherwise, concentration's going to be a bit shit. But looking at these transmutations here, there's these ones here that transmute for rocks and herbs and gems and stuff. There's one here, School of Gems, that requires like 36 fish and 3 composite floras. And you can pump concentration into it. So imagine having imagine if this thing yields like epic gems or something, you know, which we need to go onto the other server to test, you know, because if we can get the loot table from this School of Gems, this School of Gems is literally, it's got no cooldown on it, so the cooldown is ingenuity procs. So you could have like double ingenuity weapon here, or tools, and then reduce your concentration down to like nothing, and you put all this normal quality in and you could probably even use high quality fish. Oh, fish don't have quality, don't they? Nah, only the composite flora. This will be interesting. I need to test this on the live, on the other realm. Yeah, because if concentration alt armies for transmutes yield, you know, more money, because you think about it, at the start, the Wondrous Synergist is on a separate cooldown, so we could be crafting Décor items with that, and then we can be spending our concentration on leveling up the transmutes in that. So we could just be spending, and you get 90% concentration back when you put points into ingenuity. You only get 50% back if you spec into files and potions. And looking at this, it seems like the transmutation route is the better route because it only uses 140 points. You have double ingenuity tools, and I guess you can have a double multi-craft tools if you want as well. But I reckon double ingenuity tool, just so you can get more procs. I don't know, man. We might even need 2 sets of tools. Double multi-craft, double ingenuity. Yeah. I need to test this, man. Because yeah, you know, if we also do prospecting, and then we make the rank or the high quality vials, we can just guarantee our own potions, rank high quality potions. You know what I mean? And high quality files. We just go double resourcefulness and pump it. I don't know. I need to do a shitload of testing, man, to work out every single craft. I'm gonna do an hour of crafting on each market. I got to work it out. I got to get a solid average on each one, and I'll put that in the spreadsheet, which you boys are gonna get for free anyway. Don't worry about it. I'll give it to you in the bum. Because look like we're not going to be crafting Philosopher's Stones. Potions will do the potion market, but I don't see big money in that. But the big money, my biggest hope for alchemy is this one here, bro. The Wondrous Synergist, man, transmutation. Because this item is a sleeper, man. The fact that it uses concentration to make a high quality Wondrous Synergist, and the only items that it uses the main item that this uses is Décor. And Décor doesn't need high quality. So the only time you use a high quality one of these is in a cauldron, which means there's a high chance that this item might turn into the Dracothus 2.0, bro. Yeah. Like imagine in season 2 they bring out, or you can now use this Wondrous Synergist to bump up something like a craft or something. I don't know. Maybe. Because you think about, just look at the name. Just look at the name. Wondrous. It's like, ooh. And then it says Synergist. Synergy. They're talking about synergy. Okay. Well, this item isn't really used there's not much synergy in this item at all. It mostly goes into cauldrons and Décor, you know. So people will spec into this, and then in season 2, when in 6 months' time, in season 2 comes out, they might go, oh yeah, by the way, it's Wondrous Synergist high quality is now used in a different craft. maybe like a new enchant or something or whatever. I don't know. But this one could be a sleeper. So that's a bit of copium, but you never know. It might happen. But just looking at this, it uses Royals. What's up, buddy? 420 alt equals starting GoFundMe for your wife to go on holidays when midnight starts. Oh, you hear that, sweetheart? Royals is going to give you money to go on holidays for 420 characters. Yeah. The wife's washing the dishes. She's laughing. But yeah, you're probably right. They definitely need a holiday. But we're going on holiday December next year. So that's what I told her. We go next year holiday. We're going. But we'll see. We'll see how much effort and time. I'll obviously start the process, and then once I start the process, I'll do some mathematics on it, and we'll see how much time and effort it's going to take to do the 420 alt army. It's going to be pretty crazy, I reckon, and it might be a lot more than I can chew. But I guess that's what everyone's hoping I'll fail, but I've got to prove everyone wrong. Otherwise, there's my ego down the gurgler, I guess. Nice, good on you both. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. But yeah, the Wondrous Synergist is definitely... I'm interested in this one because right now, spending concentration on this doesn't make any sense at all. You want to be spending concentration on these ones. School of Gems, Box of Rocks. I don't think we're going to be spending it on Bouquet of Herbs because you look here, like who's spending enchanting reagents to get herbs? No one. This one here might be the Box of Rocks, might be the one because this uses leatherworking materials. So fantastic fur, void tempered plating, and tempered hide. It uses 18 rare void tempered plating, man. Like we need to get on the other realm and figure out what this turns into because this is you can use concentration on this, man, and we can set up a double ingenuity procs as well. I don't know. We'll see. Make big gold, buddy. Oh yeah, well, I plan to, mate. I plan to make as much gold, more gold than anyone else in the game of World of Warcraft. That's my goal, man. It's ambitious, man. I know, but if it gets the eyeballs on, that's what I'll do. What else? Yeah, what else we need to do? We can log off now. This character finished, eh? Let's do the Enchanted Tailor. We need to get these characters up to 90, man. I've been slacking, man. But because you weren't here before, we leveled up the characters just before. So no more Legion Remix. We're all in on the beta now, and we've got pre-patch in a month from now. And the pre-patch, so really it's about 9 weeks until launch. So we've got 9 weeks on the beta to make all the videos and all the guides and stuff, which you'll get for free. All the guides are going to be free for everyone. So no need to pay me any money at all. Oh yeah, here we go. Tailoring services. This is the weekly quest. Let's see if the Enchanting Weekly is pretty nuts, man. But I can see why they made this nuts because let's see what it is this week. 10 Radiant Shards. Oh, yeah, look at this. 10 high-quality Radiant Shards to do the Enchanting Weekly quests. And it gives 3 knowledge points. But you know why? If the catch-up mechanic for enchanting is still the same, then it's going to cost you to do it, I reckon. 10 Radiant Shards at high quality might not be cheap. But it gives you three enchanting knowledge. Interesting, very interesting. We've got some more recipes there. Let's have a look at the patron. Are we got any first crafts? Enchant Helm. Avoidance to Helm. You can use that. Nah. Enchant Weapon, Berserker's Rage. Here we go. Haste to Weapon. Damn. Dawn Crystals. Oh, did you see this, Royals? They added in shatters, man. Check this out. Where the fuck is it? Nah, where is it? Yeah, look at this shattering. They've got you got a shatter essence buff. They've got a radiant shatter, so you can shatter the shards, and they've got a dawn shatter. Yeah. Hope it's good gold. Yeah, man. Because this is good because then you literally they got rid of thaumaturgy, but they reincorporated thaumaturgy into all the professions. So the shuffle's still real, and the shuffle would be to take the herbs, low quality herbs, and make high quality inks, and then use inscription to take those high quality inks into dark moon cards, the Dominion cards, and then disenchant the Dominion decks to get the Dawn crystals. And then we'll have to work out whether it's worth to either sell these or shatter them down into shards. But I reckon the Dawn crystal route would be pretty good, because if we type it in, Dawn crystal, it's literally in all the enchants. So we've got 2. So we'll just count them up. How many enchants use it? So we've got 1, 2, 3. All the boot enchants use a Dawn crystal. All the chest enchants use a Dawn crystal. All the helm enchants use a Dawn crystal. The ring enchants use Dawn crystals. They never used, like, the amount of Dawn crystals used now, or the epic gems, are like basically in every single enchant now. Remember in the War Within, like a lot of these enchants didn't require Dawn crystals, just the shards and the storm dust. Look, all the weapon enchants are using Dawn crystals. Fuck, man, like, this might be the route, bro. Because thaumaturgy, the new thaumaturgy is to convert rank normal quality herbs into rank or high quality inks. It's great. Because I was watching Mantheus and he was like, oh, they need to fix. He was saying they need to fix inscription, because this doesn't work out. Because you can create. He said the price on high quality inks are going to be cheap as shit, and he's right, because those high quality inks are going to get transmuted into decks that people can disenchant. Dawn from epic items, yes, yep, yeah. I'll make full blown video, man. Like, don't even stress it, bro. Like, I'll show you the path of where the path from first principles. Like, I'll make a video like how the best way to make money to get Dawn crystals, the best way to get gleaming shards, the best way to get ever singing dust. I'll have multiple videos on all the different methods, and I'm going to have a spreadsheet on each one. Maybe we just have one spreadsheet for all the disenchanting shuffles, but it kind of makes sense because the disenchanting shuffle requires inscription to facilitate it, and inscriptions probably going to be the best one to pair with enchanting, purely because of that. Because you don't need to get cloth to make. The cloth will go into the shards, but if we go to inscription, I'll log out and I'll show you. Because I found this the other day and I'm like, oh, inscription might be like S tier because of this reason. Because you pair inscription with the engineering recycling, it's great because the leftover pigments can be recycled, and the stuff that you can recycle, you can craft engineering things to disenchant. Like, it's thaumaturgy hasn't gone, it's just evolved into more professions, and I plan to make shuffles on all of them. Where the fuck am I? So shuffle somewhere then. Yeah, the thaumaturgy is not gone, man. It's still there. It's just divided up between multiple professions. So if you go into the inscription, right? The crafted. See these crafted weapons. This crafted weapon, this staff, uses 8 azurite root and 1 Thalassian songwater. Right now, this kind of looks a bit placeholder, but if we can make crafted gear out of azurite, because azurite seems to be like the rarest of the herbs, so this might actually make sense. But you look at these other ones here, the bow uses azurite. They all use azurite, 8 azurite each, and they craft an offhand, a two-handed staff, a bow, another staff. So I don't know, it only uses 1 Thalassian songwater, so I don't know if this is placeholder or what, but if it stays like it is, then the azurite will be all the azurite will be getting sucked up and get crafted and disenchanted for the gleaming shards. Because I reckon this will be cheaper, but we don't really know until we know the prices, you know. They moved it to make us have more turns. Maybe, yeah, possibly. But as goblins, we definitely got one of each profession. But so far, if nothing changes, it feels like this is where all the Azeroth's going to be spent here. And then it's going to go into the shards. And then those shards are going to get processed for ever-singing dust. So it's like all the Azeroth's going into the dust. That's where we're going to get all our dust from, is from Azeroth. So if nothing changes, that means you can literally buy, because you can buy a shitload of this Azeroth knowing that you're going to get ever-singing dust out of it. Like if we work out the shuffle, we can like pretend buy stuff on launch, and then when the number's obviously good, then we just go and buy like 10,000 Azeroth and just shuffle it and disenchant it on the 5 disenchanters, just go hard on it. Just, how I had it set up before? I had like fucking 5 disenchanters. I was just going click, 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 click. Like I could just sit there and wait, just have a scope of all the numbers and go, yep, that's profit, boom, buy it, and then just sit there for like 2 days disenchanting. I can see myself doing something stupid like that at launch. But I don't know. It's really hard to tell what, because we don't know if this is a final thing. But yeah, I guess once we get that candidate build, which will probably be during pre-patch sometime, I reckon it'll be like two weeks into pre-patch, we might get a candidate build. And then once that candidate build, man, I'm going to go heavy on the PTR, because I've got 5. I can have 5 accounts on the beta realm, so I can like literally have 5 accounts getting numbers for the spreadsheet, which you're going to get for free, so you won't have to pay anyone for it. Just trying to help out, brother. Now you'd be spending money. Yeah. I'm trying to do a better job this time around, because last time I didn't know what I was fucking doing, but I sort of got an idea now on how it works. So we're not going to do the enchanting weekly because that's going to be too expensive. Let's check out patron orders, crafting orders. We got anything here? Doesn't look like it. No. Enchanting patron orders busted. What's that? Now at start, I need to have like 5 early inscriptions, etc., to cover all of its variances per account. 5 inscriptions. Yeah, it depends how hard you want to go, man. If you got 5, you're gonna cover inscription. Because you probably already know this, but you got to have like 1 for milling, 1 for inking. Or you probably only need 1 miller and 2 inkers, because milling's a lot quicker, isn't it? Yeah, and you gotta have another one, because if you make the codified or the ciphers, you need multi-craft tools on one. You need resourcefulness for the miller. Fuck, man. And then if you go into like more and more, yeah, true, man. That's gonna be interesting to work that out. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't know if I'm going to go that hard. I'll probably only do that on the beta realms just to work it out. But there's so many ways to go, Fuck, it's hard. We can, but I'll probably go into something that utilizes 5 accounts. You know what I mean? I guess I'll have to utilize all 5 somehow. Because I don't think I'm going to go hard on the alt army straight away, because I know it's going to be expensive. Also, I found a way to make to get 26,000 cloth on day 1. Yeah, if you've got, depends on how many characters you got. Because we got 420 characters, and every time you log a character in and you come to this quartermaster over here, this captain whatever he is, Captain Flarestorm or whatever, Fireworm, I don't know. If you talk to him and you get the tailoring bag, you choose it, you get 60 cloth, 60 bright linen cloth straight away. And if depending on how many characters you can get, I can get 25,200 cloth. Like if I just sit there and just log characters in all day. On the first, once I get a character to 90, I can just spend a day just logging in and get a bunch of this free cloth. And if we get a bunch of free cloth, that means we can level up those 5 tailors up to max. It's because we'll craft everything and try and get to a max gathering build, maybe somehow. Yeah, or we could just sell it. What's cloth going to be when it comes out? 100 gold per cloth, 50 gold per cloth. I reckon 50 gold per cloth kind of makes a bit of sense. Maybe it's 100 gold. I don't even know, man. Let's go to the Undermine exchange and just have a look at the historical price of cloth in the War Within. What was the cloth called? It was called Weaver cloth, wasn't it? Yeah, Weaver cloth, wasn't it? Okay, here we go. Weaver cloth. Weaver cloth. Yeah. Let's just go with Weaver cloth. All right. Oh, does this thing go back? Does this go back? Oh shit, this goes back to the launch. 38 gold on launch, 38, 42. Where's it? Where's the average? Probably around here. 28 gold for a cloth. All right, so let's say 30 gold. So what's that? 25,000 times 30. 756,000 gold. 30 gold per cloth. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's worth it, eh? Logging in 420 characters to get the free bag. Shit. I guess maybe I did. If it was 100 gold, it would be like a couple million, wouldn't it? Let's times it by 3. Yeah, there you go. That's a bigger number, Royals. 2.3 million. Yeah, boy. But we all know farming is a mug's game, right? Doing any farming is not worth it at all. We want to be doing the shuffles, man. We want to be the shuffles on multi-accounts. That's where it's at. Woggy says, I love farming. Yeah, I know. Farming's nothing wrong with farming, but if you're doing multi-account stuff and you're trying to optimize gold per hour, multi-account shuffling at the start of the expansion is where it's at, man. But you obviously need a lot of capital to be able to set yourself up, and you got to know what you're fucking doing, man. Gathering's like a bit like, yeah, I'll just go out and gather and shit. No shade on you, Wocky. Like I'm going to be lumber gathering and stuff as well. But I know if the goal is to optimize gold per hour at the start to maximize earnings, multi-account shuffling is where it's at. That's my opinion. Like imagine if you knew thaumaturgy straight off the bat and you just optimized it from day one. Every day you're just doing 5 characters and you were just doing the patron orders every day, and then you're just building for that final and you were the first one to start shuffling like the professions around. Mate, you would have fucking killed it. Because by the time people worked it out, you know, because remember at the start, thaumaturgy, we didn't have mass salvage assist. You had to do everything manually. That's why I reckon no one was using the thaumaturgy's thing, and then they paid some dude to go and make an add-on that the people would use to shuffle easier, because it wasn't easy to shuffle. People weren't doing the mechanic, and they wanted people to do the thaumaturgy mechanic. Because you look at the person who came out of nowhere. So I code as a hobby. That was his name. He come in. I made this add-on that can you can automatic shuffle all the stuff. Because before that, no one was doing it because it was just too tedious. So Blizzard's way of getting people to use their system, they hired some dude to come in and make mass salvage assist a thing in the game. Kind of crazy, eh? That's my conspiracy theory. But let's go into the tailoring area. Tailoring trainer. What do we got? We got 8 points here. This character is a craft. I don't know. We need to get to level 50 before we can level up. Let's go to the patron orders. Personal. Oh, we got no orders. You kidding me? Oh no, I'm tricked. I wasn't on the right tab, dickhead. All right, so we got bright linen bandages. Here we go. Look at this. We can guarantee bright linen bolts. Look at the skill. We're not even full all the way. So we'll do this patron order. This one's good. We don't have to spend concentration. We can just send it. But alchemy is definitely a lot harder, man. Look at this one. This one here you need 332 concentration, plus you need 4 imbued bright linen bolts. You need ever singing dust. We probably wouldn't be buying this one for 1 knowledge point, unless you were full desperate. I wouldn't be doing that order on the alt army. I'll be like, nah. You want to do the glimmers, man, the ones that give 2 knowledge points. You can do the flickers later when everything's cheap. Like this one here, this one gives the glimmer, and you only have to provide 2 dust. So we'll do that one. Glimmers give 2, and we'll get a first craft bonus, so we'll get 3 knowledge points for that one craft. Boom. We need one more. Bright linen cloth. Nah. Some of these patron orders are bugged out, man. Like, look at this one here. First craft again. Glimmer. 2 knowledge points. I've got some ever singing dust. No problem. We'll do that. And we're getting a bunch of moxie here too. That's it. All the other patron orders are all like busted. But we've managed to complete the weekly, so I can tick that off. But you know what we're going to do now? We're going to go and fly and pick up the treasures again. So we'll complete that one. We'll put the timer on. I'll show you how long it takes to fucking get it done. So I always just fly, like I've flown around the Eversong area for the treasures, but the treasures are much easier in the Zulaman area. The Zulaman area is where you want to go. Oh, there's the abundance here. You want to do the abundance? I'll show you the abundance, eh? We've got 7 abundance tokens. Yeah, let's do the abundance event, eh? Because I know this character, you can get 10 enchanting knowledge points from doing the abundance thing. If you haven't seen the abundance event, this one here says 1 hour, 48 minutes. Skinning den. All right, let's go. We can do it. Here it is. So you come to the abundance area. There's a weekly quest here. You can accept that if you want, and it'll give you cash. It's kind of, just think of it. It's like the Awakening the Machine or the theatre troupe event. Some sort of event. So you want to do this every week on your main character, so you can gear up as well. You get some decor. So decor, it's like troll decor. Look at this. You get some transmog. So transmog, decor, midnight enchanting skill. So this one requires 150 moxie and 200 brimming arcana. So I don't know if you're spending 150 moxie on fucking 10 knowledge points here. I don't know if I would do that, but because the moxie is going to be quite, hard to get, and I've currently only got 130. So like, that's why like the patron orders is going to be where you're going to get most of your shit from, and they're making it a little bit harder. But there's more stuff here. Animated Cinderai hammer. Oh, this is decor recipe for enchanting. Oh yeah. Skinning knowledge, midnight enchanting knowledge, bunch of bags here, reagent bags if you want. There's not much on here. There's a couple of mounts here as well. But I think the only thing you want is this fused vitality. The fused vitality is needed to craft your epic tools. All right. We just started the abundance skinning den now. So this one requires you to pull mobs and kill them. The more you pull, the more points you get. But if you pull too many, you can die. So be careful. I don't know about this event, man. Like, this is something that you'd have to do. Oh, and we're skinning. So this is skinning den. So you kill and then you collect all this stuff and then you bring it back to the circle, and that's it. Like you see at the top of the screen, it's got like a contribution thing. So you literally pull everything and then kill it, skin it, and then put it into the thing. It's Rocky, you'll love this shit, man. This is like mad farming. But all this is a time sink, just so you know. But this game is full of time sinks, But you only get like a couple of minutes to do this. So if you're going to do this, do it on a tank, because then a tank you can just pull the whole fucking area. You can pull the whole area as a tank and get more points. But like I don't see much in this, man. Like people will do this just to get the veteran cache each week, and you can only get 2 a week. So once people outgear it, that's the people are fuck this shit. But like imagine trying to get this, like it shows, like if you want to get the epic tools on your alt army, you're gonna have to bring your alts down here and do this multiple times per character, which I'm not going to be doing that at all, man. I'll settle for the rare tools, and that's it, man. I ain't doing no epic. Like to get an epic crafting tool, you have to get familiar with this abundance thing, man. I'm not doing it on the alt army, man. No chance, bro. No fucking way. There's too much shit to do, man. Like, there's just too much time. Like, there's diminishing returns on alt armies, man, and I got to work that out. I'll probably buy. Actually, I won't buy. I'm going to make my own profession tools, the green ones, and I'll make my own stuff because it's just going to save me heaps more. Oh, quick skin. We got 15 seconds left. Come on. We'll skin. Come on. 10 seconds. And then collect all this and then put it into the ring. There you go. 5 seconds left. It's done. We got 4,170. There we go. So, yeah, we got 600 abundance token or whatever it is. This is kind of like your cash. Your unalloyed abundance. This is your new cash item, if you like. So we got some new cash. Where is it? The currency. Yeah. So you get abundance tokens, and unallowed abundance moxie. Void light mile is your new residence crystals, or whatever, and then you can come to the vendor and you can spend it. You know? So we got 600. Which seems like a bit, and we can buy 3 transmogs with it or whatever. But the fused vitality, that's 100. So we could buy 6 of these. We'll buy one of these because, yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah, it's soulbound too. Look at this. This fused vitality is soulbound. So literally, if you want the epic tools and accessories, if you want like proper tool setups for each character, you need 4 of these. You know, I guess we just got 600 then, and we can buy 6 of them. So it didn't feel that bad, but I don't think that's right because I did this the other week and I didn't get 600, man. Maybe that's like they're just giving us a bit more now so we can test all this shit. But yeah. Anyway, we saw, we're gonna leave. All right, let's close. But that's the abundance thing for you. But the treasures are still a thing. You'll be wanting to do this every week on your main profession character. So for Royos, that would be inscription treasures. And each profession has 2 treasures each, same as the wall within. And each treasure gives 2 knowledge points. So there's 8 knowledge points for 2 professions every week. So it's worth it to do this on your main crafters every week. Like, yeah. So depending on how many characters you got, I've got fucking 5 accounts, so I've got 20 main crafters. If we're going to cover like prospecting, tailoring, you know, like Royal says, oh my God, hope the drop rate better. Well, the drop rate, I put the timer on just now and we've gotten 1 already and it's been a minute. But the drop rate seems okay. But yeah, I'm hearing you, man. Like that, they could tweak the drop number just to like fuck with us. But man, I'm not doing it on the alt army, man. No chance. Just going to do it on the main characters. I'm also not going to go into gear crafting at all because that's just going to be, you know, I'd rather just pay someone to do it, if I'm honest. There's the second knowledge, tailoring knowledge there. So we got 2. It's been 1 hour 36, or 1 minute 36 seconds. Fucking hell. But the Zulaman area is the best place to get your treasures. Oh, there's the enchanting one there. Yeah. Rocky says concentration and farming only for me. Yeah. Concentration's good, man. Like it's the slow and steady approach to gold making, and it's the best approach. But if I wasn't doing like content or like streaming and videos, I probably won't even do any shuffles at all. I would just go straight into concentration and farming that lumber for that little decor idea that I had, and just selling selling silver moon fountains every 4 days on the NA realms is kind of that's my jam, bro. Because then I can just fly around, collect lumber, and then every 4th day I just craft an item and then sell it at a good price, you know, at a good competitive price. That's what I reckon. And if I'm selling those items every couple days and just slowly adds up over time, then I'm happy with that. Whoa. There's a treasure up here or something. Oh no, have a look at this. Yeah, work in progress. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's finished. That's a vantage point thing. Oh, look, there's the Sunwell in the background. You see how the treasure piles give coffer key shards now? So they're literally giving you breadcrumbs to go into the delves and do the delves. I'm probably not going to do the delves as hardcore as I have in the past. I'll probably just do like the minimum 3 tier 11 delves a week just on my main character. And that's it, man. Like, I'm not going hard on it. I kind of want to see if we can level up Valeria, the Sanguinar chick, the new companion. If we just do 3 tier 11s every week for the entire expansion, can we level her up slow and steady across the whole thing? I reckon we can. And it just means I only do delves to like gear up my one character. That's it. Fuck it. Oh, look, it looks like we're getting more of these BOEs, which we can disenchant, eh? These BOEs are dropping like from the treasures, man. You get good rewards from the treasures, eh? I guess. Warshall, focus on one item is kind of risky. Well, you're probably right, but I'll give it a go. Man. Like anything's risky. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just stop farming lumber. It's pretty. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I get you. But I've focused on one item and I've killed it. Like the Flask of Alchemical Chaos, the Authority of Depths. You know, like I've focused on one market specifically, but who knows, man? Oh, we got all of the points here, so we can fuck off. So that took about 5 minutes there, Royals. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to get the knowledge. So if it takes 5 minutes a week, I'm quite happy with that ratio. But because it's on the beta, we got to double the time. Is she smarter than Brand? Crescent Mark? Nah, Brand's way smarter. Valilia Sanguinar keeps dying, bro. She's not. I'm not putting in much time and effort because I'm just going to be alpha testing the fucking delves for him, man. I don't want to do any of that shit. Like I'm done being a little pawn for Blizzard, like testing everything for them and shit. Like, you know what I mean? On the live, I just want to do my own thing now and just hyper focus on like providing value to the market, and just keep collecting gold that way. Here we go. So we got all that moxie now. Warshall says, I want Valeria Bow transmog. Ooh, let's go and have a look. We'll go up to the thing and have a look, eh? Yeah, up here to the left-hand side in Silvermoon, there's the Delve headquarters here. Here we go. Here's Valeria Sanguinar here. She got a little quest for me. What do you got here? What are you trying to do? There must be a vendor here somewhere. I don't think they will add that though. Oh, are you talking about this chick's weapon here now? I don't see a bow on her. Isn't this chick a rogue? I thought this chick's a rogue. Like, yeah, that's her blade there, no? You're probably thinking of the other sister, the Illyria. She's the one with the blow. Valeria Windrunner, blue bow. Oh, Valeria Windrunner. Oh, yes, I'm with you. Yeah, because there's 3 sisters. You got Valeria Sanguinar, Valeria Windrunner, and then the chick from the Shadowlands expansion. What's her name? The dark one? Oh, Verisa. I didn't realize there was a Valeria. To be honest, man, I have no fucking clue. I'm sort of putting the pieces together. I'm no lore junkie at all, but yeah. I just know that there's like 3 sisters and they're all like blood elves. They're all blood elf sisters. What's the one from Shadowlands? Fuck, what's her name? She was like the horde leader for a while there. Fuck, it's on the top of my... Oh, what's her name? We killed her in Shadowlands, man. Oh, I forget. Anyway, what's this here? What does the trade... Combine all of my coffer key shards into record... Oh, look. You come here. Yeah. You come here and you convert all your coffer key shards to relic coffer keys here. So where's the keys? We got 3 restored coffer keys, but there's no currency tab for it, eh? Oh, it's still showing up as... Yeah... The coffer keys are still showing up as in the wall within. Yeah, and I can't submit a bug for that either. Oh well. Fuck you. So we could disenchant these as well. But disenchanting the uncommon stuff is not really good for like getting the weekly knowledge. You want to disenchant the Dark Moon, the Dominion decks for guaranteed skill points. So it's going to be hard. Oh, we got one swirling essence, so that's a good one. But like to be efficient, we need to get our inscriptions up so we can make the decks. We need to turn the herbs, the normal quality herbs, into inks, high quality inks, and the high quality inks into Dominion decks, and then disenchant the Dominion decks on the enchanting alt army. That's how we level up. That's the only logical way to level up, because we're literally transmuting with thaumaturging low quality herbs into epic disenchant. So low quality herbs into dawn crystals. Basically, that's the shuffle, and you need a couple inscribes to do that. Yeah, let's allocate some points, shall we? We got 21 points. Where can we put it? Resourcefulness. Yeah. This is a big tree. I don't know why I'm leveling up this character, to be honest. Let's have a look at enchanting. We've got 30 knowledge points for enchanting, but we don't even have enough skill to get. We need to get 2 more knowledge points. 2 more skill points, man. Yeah. Let's level up. Filter has skill up. Okay. Oh, first craft. Ooh, Flacian Phoenix oil. Look at that. Let's craft one of those. We get a little first craft bonus. See this here? When you're leveling up as well, enchant Helm Rune of Avoidance. You can just put your concentration and make a high quality one of these if you want while you're leveling up. And you could probably make a little bit of money selling this one, but these enchants are the shit ones. But this one here, enchant weapon Berserker Rage. This one makes sense to put your concentration on that for first craft, because you could sell this, and this one gives haste to weapons. So, but you need the flawless gems, motes, all the reagents. So, and the good thing about this one here is that you can level all the way up to 100 skill, just making any weapon enchant at high quality or even at low quality. But if you're going to do it, you might as well put concentration on and sell it, because then you can get a bit of return on your investment. But yeah, we've got 26 now, so we can spec into something. What do we spec into? Well, I know what we should spec into. We'll spec into the ones that we need recipes on, maybe. Nah, it's hard, man. Like if this was your first character on live and it's enchanter, where would you put the points? You know, you could put points into shattering, which just increase your secondary stats. But realistically, if this was your enchanting character, you want to set your enchanting character up for like crafting like the oils, you know, the mana oils and shit. Yeah, let's have a look at the oils, man. Consumables, Phoenix oil. This one does critical strike and haste. So this oil is going to be used on all of everyone's weapons, and it uses sunglass vials. So you're going to need high quality vials from prospecting and jewel crafting. You're going to need high quality ever singing dust. And if they convert the motes to high quality as well, which might happen, fuck man. But like going into this market straight off the bat is going to be really good, I reckon, because you can get double multi-craft tool, epic weapons, full craft, everything guaranteed, you know. So let's put points into that. So you definitely need Spellbound Shatterer, but let's have a look at this one. I think this one here is the mana oils here. So we'll unlock this one. So on the left, that's your Gleeful Glamours. So that, and you can get free Moxie doing this as well, same as the Wall Within, but at a cost, up to you. But if you're going to rush for this weapon oil shit, let's put points in here, and we'll go into the weapon oil. So, hold on, 5 points in there allows you to learn this one. Okay, oil of dawn, 5 points needed. What's the oil of dawn? That's fucking healing potion, eh? Healing abilities have a chance to resonate with the oil to shield your target. Okay, this is the healing one. No one's going to want that. Everyone's going to want this Thalassian Phoenix oil, I reckon. Unless there's another oil that's like hidden. There's another oil here. Smuggler's enchanted oil, which comes from the dungeon, Murder Row. Coat your weapon with a smuggler's enchanting edge. This oil has a chance to activate whenever you deal damage. Okay, so that's literally a carbon copy of the weapon oil in the War Within, man. I don't reckon worry about this one. Let's optimize. Let's pretend we're going for the Thalassian Phoenix oil, and it seems like it's 60 points. So 60 points in here, but realistically, you don't need to put any points in at all. No, you do. To guarantee craft, you need 60 points, plus you need the multi-craft and the resourcefulness. So that's what, 30? So that's 90 plus, so 150 points you'd need to guarantee the Thalassian Phoenix oil. 150 points. So either way, you're going to need to learn, you need to get a character to be able to craft the epic Dark Moon decks to get like efficient knowledge points. Plus, you'll have to have a bit of money to do, see how this enchanting trainer, the weekly quest is 10 high quality radiant shards. This is going to be expensive. But if you're rushing to be able to craft that Thalassian oil, because you think about that Thalassian oil people aren't going to be spending concentration to make that oil. So the guaranteed markets so everyone will be, or you could race to make this high quality in mass. And the good thing about this is that we can do this now on the beta realm. We can like pretend craft this with our tools and that. And we can sort of get a yield. Once we figure out the yield rate per craft on average, we can literally put our spreadsheet up and pre-buy all of this shit, So just before we get to that threshold of 150 skill points, we can literally just go bang, like buy up a shitload of all this and start pumping out Thalassian Phoenix oil guaranteed. And obviously you'd have like full skill, full tools, everything. Like use the first principles methodology and work backwards on it. You know what I'm saying? This market here, Thalassian Phoenix oil, this is a sweet spot, man. Like what else are you going to be using guaranteed crafting with enchanting? There's nothing else. What else? Oil of Dawn, no one's going to be wanting that. Because haste and crit are really essential stats at the start of any expansion, because everyone's going to be haste starved and crit just does more damage, on average. But yeah, the Thalassian, because this was used more than the blacksmithing weapon or weapon sharpening stones or whatever they're called. Anyway, let's move on. What else are they going to craft here? You could go into crafting gear like the rods and stuff, which we will do. You see here, fused vitality. This is a BOP item, so you can't buy this. They've changed this. You could buy this off the auction house. They've changed it to buy on pickup now. So it means if you want the epic tools, you got to go and do the abundance thing. Silver Moon weapon wrap. That's from blacksmithing. Oh no, the leatherworking. Sorry. Yeah. And to craft this, you need 150 Moxie just to learn the recipe. They still haven't added in how much Moxie is required. In the War Within it, to do the epic enchanting tool, it costs 400 Moxie. It was 1,000 in total to get a full set of that. So a full set, you need 1,000 Moxie. And 1,000 Moxie is what? 200 knowledge points? And we only need 160, so yeah. So by the time you get to 160 knowledge points, you're going to have enough points to craft all epic tools. And we'll have a look. We'll have a quick little look, because if we go to the crafting order station, we select current expansion only and just have a look at the profession tools, specifically enchanting. Let's assume it has. We need all this, so that gives 110 random. Or so if we go high quality is 152. In this case, it will be double multi-craft, because we get a multi-craft enchant now. So double multi-craft on the tool, because that weapon oil has multi-craft on it, so you might as well go double multi-craft. So yeah, we'll definitely want that. And then the accessories, let's have a look. We've got an enchanting accessory that only has resourcefulness on it and crafting speed. So I guess technically you don't really need that, technically. 36 resourcefulness is not going to be much value. It's not going to impact the average as much. And look at here, it doesn't give skill. This one's a bit weird, hold on. Yeah, you actually, this item doesn't have any midnight skill on it, so you probably don't even need this at all. That's a bit strange, eh? Even the uncommon one doesn't have any skill on it. There's an enchanting hat. Oh, look at this. Look at it. I think it's all busted, man. Look at this. The enchanting hat has 11 midnight enchanting skill, but the stats on it is deafness and perception low. So I don't know. The profession accessories and that are still ongoing. But let's assume that they do have skill on it. You might only need like the rare one, because the rare one gives the same amount of skill but less secondary stats. I don't know. I think the main one is the main tool with double multi-craft on it for sure. But it's interesting, eh? But the question is, how many people are going to be doing exactly what I just told you? Like, you probably already know all this. Okay, it's a no-brainer. We're going to go for the weapon oil. It's just a matter of what price you get your. It becomes it turns into a battle of what price did you get your reagents for? You know, if you're making your own rank 3 or your high quality vials, then your cost of production is lower. If you're getting your own dust as well, you know, but realistically, if you're setting up one of these characters, you're not farming any of this shit. You're buying it off the auction house. Yeah, this is a market that's going to be very competitive market. And I thought about this in the War Within going into it, and I didn't even bother because it's so competitive, man. Because the only thing, assume everyone's got the full build. It's just what price are you sniping your reagents at, you know? Because you might have a sniper that's scanning for these items, and then when they get to a certain price, you automatically buy, and then when you've got enough, then you go and craft out a bunch and then put it on the, you know, it's super competitive, man. I understand the concept of it or how to do it, and being first to market will be a thing, because this item is going to be used like a fair bit, and I don't want that kind of competition. I reckon let them go for it, you know, because this market is short lived. Once more and more people get to market, that's it. That's why I like the slow and steady concentration way. Oh shit! Oh, I need to stand up. I'll tell you what, boys. I just realised it's been 4 hours 20 minutes since we started streaming, and that's my cutoff period for the stream. I don't want to stream too much. I've already talked a bit. If you boys were here at the start of the stream, man, fucking hell, I was going off. But anyway, that's me. Hopefully you have a good rest of the weekend. I'll see you back on Tuesday for the weekly recap. Hopefully we can make that a bit more better. We're going to raid Met, so we're going to see Met right now. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time on the Goldson TV channel. Hopefully we can explore the world of philosophy and World of Warcraft a bit more next time. Yeah, bye. See you, Wocky. Go and turn the AC up or down, mate. Get amongst it. Yeah. Go and say good day to Matt for me. Thanks, mate. Alrighty, that's it for the weekly recap. Cheers for sticking to the end. Hope you got something from it. Want more updates? Follow us on X at Goldson_TV. It's all about the journey, and remember, slow and steady always wins the race.